You know, will ever call to do any of that ever again.
Why?
I don't know, but you know I'm right.
No, I don't.
Nobody's ever coughed out a bullet 5 years later ever again on the radio.
Well, maybe not
they won't
that
call.
very
It's making me not believe that story.
No, that guy was not lying. That guy did not make that up. That guy was 100% truthful.
I'll say McDonald's, and then they'll really believe me.
Yeah, because he did say that too.
Planned it all out.
What's this, Andrew? Car chase? Now? Yes!
Whereabouts we talking about here? I'm on the 405.
Fuck yeah, Mercedes. Is it a white Mercedes? It's a BMW?
Yeah.
So he had that car to begin with?
It's a nice car.
It's new. It's got paper plates.
It might be the that really good BMW, the super fast one.
Oh, he's hauling ass.
Yeah, he is.
If that's the case.
You're not going to catch it.
Yeah, why are you playing? Don't love song me, bro.
I think Andrew's doing his daily affirmations out there.
He's going in between. Whoa, what are you doing? No! Fuck! He's in. Jesus! Fuck, I'm trying to. The guy's in the fucking. What's the lane called? Tully? He's in the shoulder thing, and he's going fast as fuck. If he clips something, it's going to be a huge explosion. Wait, he's already lost a hubcap on that car? That's not a brand new car. The front brakes are worn out. He's got, yeah, look, the front wheel's dark. So it's all the brake pad shit has like made the front rim go dark. Or he lost the hubcap off it. It's not, it's a...
I don't think it's a BMW, dude.
It is. Yeah. Oh, he's going on the shoulder and he's going on the freeway. No, he's going on some other bitch freeway and he's going around the corner. I know where he's going. He's going to the beach.
He's in the chicane.
He's making a run for the beach. Head him off at the beach, you fucking pussies. Wait, I'm wrong. He's going...
Is he getting on the 10?
To Barney, dude. He's going to the 10. Maybe he's going to... Wait, he's going over where there's a school. He's just past the bus.
Yeah.
School bus, that's...
I know what...
the police could charge him for almost killing children.
Yeah.
Endangerment of a child.
By the way, you can go to Twitter and go to PCA Chase, I think it is, and they tweet out all the police chases when they're happening.
Yeah, this guy's... It's a BMW, but it's not new. It's
he
like...
got off the
couple
freeway.
years... Yeah, he's like...
He's
gonna have to pull out in front of cars, and these guys don't care. This is LA, people.
Yeah.
They don't wait for people. Is he coming out?
He made a hard left.
Yep, he's gonna go. He's probably gonna go out and back onto the freeway again.
That's
but
what
no.
they usually do.
Yeah, he's on the wrong side of the road.
No.
Going the wrong way. Policeman getting away from the scene as quickly as possible.
No, that was just a luggage rack.
No, just going under bridges and shit. Because in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen, you can go under bridges and stuff. It's very technical.
Is he staying there? No.
He tried to go one way.
JCPenney.
Yeah. He's now going to the mall.
Is he right over there by, what's that, Fox Hills?
He's going, he's speeding in the mall. That's another ticket.
Oh, he's going to the parking garage!
Oh, say goodnight.
Gone! That guy's gone!
You will not see him again, ladies and gentlemen.
Ever.
He is gone.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
He is at Macy's picking up some new items,
Yeah.
getting some new stuff. He might even go to the food court and get a smoothie and a hot dog on a stick.
Just shopping along. That's a pretty smart move.
Fucking snuffed you, KTLA. Snuffed your ass.
Would we assume that the next thing that he does is go somewhere to buy different clothes, or does he not even have to bother?
You didn't even see him.
Yeah.
Unless they saw him.
Yeah, no, unless they...
Would be brilliant if he did. Nobody expects it. He did it.
It is. You're right. It's exactly like Baby Driver.
The smartest thing I've
good
ever
point,
seen
Andrew.
one of those guys do is they went under a bridge and they tucked and rolled out of the car, so the car kept going, and then they just walked down the sidewalk, and the cops were like, oh, this guy's still in the car, and the car came to a stop.
You know, it would be pretty easy if he just, drove out the back of it, because the helicopter doesn't know where he is anymore, and, I mean, BMWs in Los Angeles are a dime a dozen. You don't even have the plate.
But look, you might as well go into the mall and, hang out there for a couple of hours. What are they going to do?
What do you mean you think it's the mall? It's the mall.
Down MLK? Right. Yeah, the Fox Hills, right? That's where there's a nice AMC over there. BJ's does an excellent special for lunch on appetizers.
But
You might
wouldn't
want to
they,
stop in there.
wouldn't they go check the fingerprints on the car and then see if...
Is that him?
Oh, they did not find
No,
him.
wait, didn't he
no,
have? He
no.
had a sunroof, didn't he?
Hey, they thought they had him. They're so desperate to get this guy. He's gone.
But I wouldn't
There's
assume.
police in there. I just saw a police helicopter over the top there. Yeah, he'd be crazy to stay in that car. But yeah, I feel like if you make it to the mall, you're
I don't
free.
because they'll check the fingerprints and stuff.
Yeah, but check the fingerprints. Check the fingerprints. Like he could leave. He could just walk the fuck out of the mall.
Yeah, but his fingerprints are all over the steering wheel.
Yeah, if he's got priors, that's going to be an issue.
And what if that's his car? Then you check every white BMW that is that model or whatever in the whole parking lot. All the ones with paper plates.
Look, he has bought himself a window to freedom.
Yep. I'm saying he's made it.
You go in the mall, you report your car stolen.
But wait. So the guy who stole your car parked it there, and you just happened to be there with
No.
your car?
In the meantime, you're getting an Uber back to your house.
Yeah, couldn't he just get an Uber right now and he's fine?
See, I don't know what the situation.
I mean,
Wouldn't
unless
it be
is he
trouble-
bleeding? You know.
Right. But
If
wouldn't
he
it
still
be-
looks like a normal person, like, and you didn't see him, he is free.
Right. Also, if you're going to go with that story and you're not going to report it stolen until right now, there better be somebody else's fingerprints in your car as well.
Yeah. Also, this may be his car. Maybe it's not a stolen car. If he owns the car.
Well, they said burglary. That's not stealing a car.
No, I know, but
Right.
I mean, they could be after him for burglary, and then he stole a car.
That is also true.
Wait,
I don't
isn't it? Couldn't it be burglary if he stole the car?
They would call it auto theft. Probably
Okay, sorry.
more likely.
Right.
Well,
There's a Sizzler across the street.
he could. You think he has money?
You don't need much at Sizzler.
Oh yeah, you get that steak and shrimp deal.
I went to that one for my birthday one time.
I think I've been to a Sizzler on my birthday too.
I've been there twice.
Recently.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? You could take somebody's bicycle or a motorcycle and just burn off, and then dump that and walk off.
You get an Uber.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta
Anyway.
have all this shit planned.
This sucks, ladies and gentlemen. I think he got away.
This is awesome. He got away.
I mean, yeah, he got away. I just wish there'd have been like a jump or something involved first. But yeah, I guess he made it to the mall. You guys are so stupid. Why would you not head him off at the pass?
This is the first guy we've seen get away, isn't it?
Yep.
On the show?
Oh,
Yep.
on the
Yes,
show?
on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
There
I
was-
mean, look, he may not have gotten away, but yeah.
But so far, what we've seen
Yeah.
live on the Jason Ellis show, no one's
Yeah.
ever. Yeah. He is gone.
I mean, they usually get him, and even after the fact, they'll get him. But
I mean, I guess if they keep circling, he can't get out. But if he stays in, he's fine.
When are we going to, as a society, stop pussyfooting around and address the real problem? Malls.
Because they are the ultimate getaway for robbers.
If we don't have malls,
yeah,
this guy doesn't get away.
right.
Maybe you're comfortable living in a world where criminals walk the streets free, knowing they can just pull into a mall whenever they like it, but
From now on, all malls have open roofs.
Outside of sports.
did our founding fathers say anything about malls? I'm not sure we were
No.
ever intended to have
No,
them.
no.
Yeah, can we
Not
stop
one
malls?
word about malls in the Constitution.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn a lot about the Constitution lately because of everyone being angry and stuff. And yeah, Michael, you're right. It doesn't. No, I've never seen anyone with a tattoo about how they have to have a mall.
Whatever our magical forefathers said
No one's
200 years
Yeah.
ago, that's what we should do.
If they had of, well, then that's a different story. But we're bringing up the fact that they didn't.
I think maybe there's a reason why God bestowed upon our nation the most magic men who ever lived, with the foresight to understand perfectly not only what was right for their time, but for all time to follow.
Right.
And they didn't mention malls.
They did not mention one mall.
Well, it's because God's on our side.
I mean, they didn't even talk about big box stores.
Let alone Sizzler.
They're just calling it like it really is.
Wait, what? Wait, they've
the
got him?
burglary suspect congratulated the TV show?
Wait,
No,
does he know he's being listened to?
Yes. No, he does. He does. And also, look, if you're a police officer, if you're a firefighter, if you're an accountant, if you do a job well, it feels good.
Yeah, but no one's caught the guy yet. So who celebrates the goddamn thing if you haven't caught him? He got away, and you're
guy is not celebrating.
Andrew's saying, but then again, Andrew does make people sound to be way worse than they are.
The TV people are not responsible for catching the guy. Okay,
they should be professionals. We're not allowed. We're allowed to be unprofessional and say we're happy the guy got away, but they're not supposed to.
He didn't say anything about.
Yes, he did. That's what Andrew said.
They have to pretend that they don't want horrific shit to happen during.
No.
It's part of the game.
It is true.
It is not true. I watch these
morning TV people in the helicopter are not supposed to give you bullshit.
This guy is not on TV. He's online. Number one.
Yeah, but he's still online for KTLA.
Yes, and he talks to the people that watch the shit online, and he'll tell them what's up with anything.
Said that he can keep it real with them. Be like, yeah, Sam Rubin, that's a rug.
No, but he'll say...
It's cool, man, it's just the internet.
And if they were on the ground... and they got to the pursuit in a very quick time, he would be like, yeah, that felt good. We got up and on the air with it. Boom. We were
it's just a fucking... It's just a gossip story, but you never know. Am I right?
Dallas Raines wouldn't know a high-pressure system if it bit him on the dick.
This is for the internet. I didn't mean it. Wait, we're back on the TV. So anyway...
Sadness in West LA.
Okay, we're off again.
Yeah, usually they say...
These Mexicans,
this
am I
is
right?
Very sad.
I just like this feed of him. I would watch this guy just flying around in a helicopter showing what a lovely city we have.
It does look good from up there.
That's why they've left it on.
It's great. Oh, he's right by us now.
Hey,
that's our building.
Wave at him!
Oh, we're on the internet. Hi, Mom.
We're famous.
Hey, just flew right past us. All right.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, Park La Brea.
All right. Easy.
Flying up Fairfax.
Hey!
That's the Beverly Center. No, you're right. That's the Grove. Terrific falafel across the street.
I gotta be there all day tomorrow.
The Grove?
I got a
right.
birthday party. Can't get birthday. You can't make a reservation at Cheesecake Factory. The latest you can make on Saturday is 11 a.m. So
that's ridiculous. What are you gonna do? Party of 40 or whatever? You know, that's a bad way to run shit.
Well, look. Instead of doing a will, I just said okay, and we're gonna meet there at 11 a.m. And then after that, then they're gonna like rampage the mall. Then I'll just be like stuck by myself. And then there's like a sleepover at my house of like women that I have to not talk to. Stay away because it's not cool to be there. So it's actually kind of like a, you know what I mean? Cheesecake Factory's, it's bad food. It's cheat day. So I'll cheat. And they'll probably want me to like not even be at the table. I'll be like, okay, good. You guys are loud. You say stupid shit anyway. You know what I mean? Like you're really not... you think I'm at... Who the fuck is that? Oh, dang! Man, you walk like a penguin. You know that? He waddled in here. That was awesome. Why are you leaving, Will? I love Will.
Hot dogs here.
Can we have both?
At the same time. Man, why you gotta be acting like a side bitch?
He hates it. Hates being on the show.
March of the hot dog.
What's up?
Hey, man. How are you?
Pretty high.
Okay. Are you sore?
No.
Why do you waddle?
I don't know. I'm like short and fat, so it's like my shape.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Like compact.
You good at chopping stuff?
Like.
With an axe?
Yeah.
I feel like you would be.
I like chopping wood with an axe. Like that's something I would just do.
I feel like that's like a calling for you.
If we were camping, I would definitely be like, I'm gonna chop the wood.
Right, I would probably want to chop some of the wood too, though. I like doing that as well.
You know,
Pretty exhilarating.
I gave my fucking axe to Marilyn Manson for his birthday, and then
What, did he give you something for your birthday?
no, I don't want him to come to my birthday. I don't want to hang out with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I broke up with him.
That's why you gave him the axe, though?
No, I gave him the axe, and I went to his birthday, and I was like, I shouldn't be here. That's the short version, anyway.
Right on.
So yeah. So anyway, my mustache is better than yours. Is that okay? Can you deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, you're...
At one point, it wasn't the
How old are you?
case, and now, well, what's that supposed to make a difference?
You're more of a man than me?
I am more of a man than you, but the age has nothing to do with it.
more of a man than you'll ever be.
Fucking hell yeah.
Pube lips.
Pube lips. Dang. Not much to come back from. No point coming back, yeah.
Get on the train.
That's right. So you caught a train here?
Yeah, I did.
And did you lick her up, or are you just like, you're smoking
no.
chuffing the weed?
Yeah, I had some weed.
Do you eat weed?
Like, in an edible?
Yep.
I mean, sometimes, but they don't work well with me. Unless they're, like, super strong.
Yeah, well, do you eat super strong ones?
Oh, no, I feel like it's a waste.
Okay. Someone gave you really strong ones, would you be pumped on that?
Sure, yeah, but it's like, I don't know, because when I do get a really strong one, it just fucks you up.
Right.
You're just like, oh.
Okay. Sounds like you don't really like them.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
What about shrooms?
Yeah, I'll do some shrooms.
You do shrooms?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, I haven't in a long time, but
You will do them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Has
How's your sex life go? What?
Wet before. My friend like grew them or whatever, and we were real drunk, and then we just chopped them up and ate them, and then I didn't really trip, but I was like cackling really hard, like just laughing. Super
Sometimes
hard.
might be even better.
Yeah, it was like it was like, I don't know, you weren't tripping, but you were like, you could feel it. You were high. You know?
Now that you've boned, are you in the bone zone, or are you like, that was it?
Not really. I mean,
That was it.
I'm down if you know someone.
That sounds weird.
What's up?
Did you hit her up?
Hit her up?
Again?
No.
Never again?
I mean, I guess I will, maybe. Yeah.
Did it just dawn on you that you could hit her up and see if she would be interested again?
Yeah, women are not single use only.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could, yeah.
Can I get a real quick catch up on that? I know you guys talked about this at length when I wasn't here, but for myself and anybody else who doesn't know, so you got laid.
Yeah, I did.
Went to a hockey game.
Went to a hockey game. It was pretty sweet.
She's an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
She threw herself at you.
No.
You threw yourself at her. You threw yourself on her.
It was like a mutual thing, kind of, I guess. But I was more trying to, I was the,
Instigator?
Yeah. I was trying to be like, let's do this. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Vaginal?
Yeah.
Oral?
Yes.
Anal?
No.
All right. Gotcha. Thank you.
Kids these days, no anal. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't even know
his
name. Don't put it in my butt.
When I was a boy, all I was trying to do was fuck ass. You know what I'm saying, Will? Get it in
I don't
there.
even count my first time until it
Yeah.
involved anal.
Oh, yeah. You know, the first time I came back to the boys to tell them I got vag, they were like, fuck off. Come back to us when you've got some anal, Ellis.
Come back to us when you get to third base.
Yeah, I was like, what? Third base? You don't know about third base, Ellis? You gotta get right up in the butt, mate. Yeah, I didn't know. I taught Larry King that.
It's pretty sweet.
I know, right?
Black.
It's an accolade and a half right there. So yeah, we're gonna go home now. It's Friday.
Yeah.
That's the end of that.
Paris Hilton.
Good on you, Will. Though. No, seriously, you gotta leave. I
Yeah,
get it.
thanks for taking off.
Yeah.
Did not interrupt the flow in the slightest.
Nope.
I'm happy to report.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton lost a
Leg, face, nose, eye. Would she be harder to you if she lost an eye? Honestly.
Dress.
absolutely not.
Fuck.
No. I like her just the way she is.
Oh, okay.
Earring.
I think she's attractive. I've always thought she was attractive.
I didn't say she wasn't attractive. I'm just saying if she had one eye,
No.
I would find her way hotter.
No, that's
What?
If she popped it out too.
No. Ooh.
Yeah.
Only when we were drunk. But if she wore a really fashionable patch, I would think she was fucking way hot. What? Like a fucking Gucci patch or something? You know they'd make them for her. I would be so into fucking her little patch, and every now and then I'd fuck her and it would come off a little bit, and she'd be like, "No, you know, my eye." I'm like, "Let me just see the hole, baby." Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm a monster.
So, not to me, you ain't, baby. Let me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
She lost I think this is an interesting story, although it may disappoint you somewhat. She lost an engagement ring. She's engaged to some guy. She's engaged to a guy who looks exactly like what you would think.
Yeah. A douche.
Yeah. Just a walking, talking female hygiene implement. And she lost it. She was partying. She was dancing. And the ring came flying off.
What?
This ring is worth a reported $2 million.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're not finding that.
Right, because as soon as it hit the ground, somebody grabbed it, right? Because she was at a nightclub, and everybody at a nightclub is a thief.
It like caught the light and
Yeah.
twinkled. Everyone's
Fuck
like,
yeah, dude! Ding, ding, ding.
A 20-carat diamond engagement ring. I don't know.
20 carats.
yeah, it probably hit someone like a.
I think it's great to know that it's out there and somebody else got that and they could sell that and spread the wealth and then maybe buy some stuff and then somebody else gets more of that money. Because the bottom line is she's going to get another one.
Yeah,
so we don't need to worry about, like, this ain't a normal person that found $2 million. This is a multi-millionaire married to another multi-millionaire that lost $2 million. They're going to get another one.
So they cordoned off the area, the VIP area, to look for the thing. Which fair enough. If somebody loses a $5,000 engagement ring, fair enough. A $1,000 your engagement ring, you know.
Yeah.
They
thought
say
that counts more.
The guy was astonishingly calm, like shit, 20 carats.
But you got to do that when you buy a 20 carat ring. You got to act like it didn't mean.
If you can't afford to lose it, you can't afford it, right? She was visibly distraught, waiting nervously in a flood of tears. The diamond ring was found in 2 tables down from where she had been partying in an ice bucket.
Oh.
Which means that could have very, very, very easily been thrown away.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be even better. Can you imagine being on staff having to look for that?
Can you imagine being on staff and throwing it away and finding out later that you had thrown away $2 million?
Yeah, that's worse.
It's quite a bit worse.
Could you imagine
I'd rather run into a mall with it and take my chances.
Yeah. Could you imagine working there and just seeing her crying and stuff about her ring and you just sitting there?
I would not care. Are you kidding me?
You would not care?
No, if Paris Hilton lost a fucking ring.
Would you care?
No.
Right?
No, not at all. If I found it, I probably would fucking. Well, I don't know, 'cause
you fucking just admit. You said it. You said what you would do.
What?
You fucking cut it off. You cut it off, but you didn't cut it off fast
I'm
enough.
just thinking, like, if you
if they'd hit you in the club, with you and your fucking beer bong friends, that would go straight in your pocket. Right.
Gone.
But how do you sell that hot dog?
Well, you're gonna sit on it for a while. I mean,
That's what I thought you were going to say initially. Put it in your butt real quick and then give it back to her.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Would you hold on to it for a while and then talk to some people?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could figure something out.
Do you?
Someone's got to want that, right?
I don't know. I'm not asking me. I'm asking you how you would get rid of a $2 million stolen engagement ring.
See, I feel like I would. That one's easier for me than if I find $2 million worth of coke. I really don't know what I do in that case. I do feel like with that kind of ring, I go home. I think I can probably get it out of the club unless they're going to be really invasive, searching every single person.
Yeah.
You just put it in your cheek.
No, I'm saying it's out. You've got it. How do you turn that into money?
To me, I fly to another country. I do some research into how do I sell it overseas, and once I get out of this country, you can get out of the country with a ring.
Just wait a little bit, and once someone's gonna remember. Oh, isn't that Paris Hilton's ring? No.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't know the first fucking thing about crime. I'm useless.
No, me too. But this is one that I may be totally wrong, but this is one that I feel like I could figure out. Yeah. I feel like I could get at least half the value.
If I had $2 million worth of coke, I know exactly what I'd do with that.
Yeah. Have a party or just
fucking huge party? I guess so many.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm not doing any of it, but I would get everybody that likes coke, and I would.
I'm gonna have it for a really long time.
Yeah, I would have the biggest party ever. I guess I really wouldn't.
I wouldn't want to have a big party because everyone's just going to be there for the coke. They're not going to be there for you.
I would probably just give it to Anne.
Who's that?
Anne H. I do this show with this lady every Monday, yeah.
Does she like coke then?
I just think that she'd be able to do something with it. She knows people. Big famous people.
Oh, okay.
I feel like big famous people like coke.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's...
she knows...
Probably a little bit.
You know what I mean? Or at least... Or somebody that would actually buy $2 million worth of fucking cocaine of somebody.
Yeah, you know what?
For $1 million,
Yeah. No, you just gave me the idea. That's right. Go to somebody who's super, not in that world, like they sell it or use it, but would have access to like really respectable high-end dealers, and then she can just tell the truth. My friend found $2 million worth of cocaine. He's been sitting on it for 6 months.
Yeah.
People are not looking.
I went over his house and did some. It's really good stuff.
People are not expecting Jason Ellis to be the guy with $2 million.
Yeah.
This is clean.
Yeah.
So why can't we all win here? I just want to be the middleman. I want to help out two of my friends and some dealer that my friends use.
That's all.
Make him a reasonable lowball offer and take it off his hands, and none of us ever met anybody. Yeah, that's what you do with it.
That's what I do with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
I guess I would like call Jude. Because I don't think Jude uses cocaine. I mean that sincerely, but I'm assuming he knows a guy who knows a guy. Like, get a human chain up to a quote-unquote respectable coke dealer. A big one.
I think because if you're
I'd be more into like
dealer to the stars, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather
bank. You can.
I'd rather sell $2 million worth of coke to like George Clooney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here's your, you know what I mean? Like he's like, he's like if Anne's like, he's got $2 million worth of coke. He's sold for $1 million.
Yeah.
You're set.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, bring him over with all the bags, and I'll fucking give him the cash.
Yeah, it'd probably be easy.
Because
really.
Because think about Coke dealer wants the like if you buy it off somebody else, you're paying. He had to upscale it. This guy's he's cutting it in half. Like instead of telling your Coke dealer, you just want the famous. It might not be. It's not a George Clooney, but there's people like Hollywood direct. There's somebody who's a Coke fiend that would love to know that there's a $2 million worth of Coke for $1 million. They would love that because
it's nothing to them.
It's that then they don't have to call the Coke guy ever again. And I've done Coke for long periods of time. I mean the Coke guy's he's good because he's got the Coke. If he hasn't got the Coke, you don't like the Coke guy.
No, that guy always stinks.
If you've got the Coke guy, you don't call the Coke guy to come over and do it with you. Never. You never go, oh man, Coke guy's gonna love this. You just do it all. Call Coke guy.
Yeah, the worst part is that you have to actually do align with Coke guy.
Well, no. I mean, I never minded because it was all
waiting in the lobby or like the living room while your friend is with the Coke guy and you're with sketchy.
Yeah.
Guy's friends.
Yes,
I always like doing Coke with the Coke guy because
he's gonna give you a little bump.
Yeah, I want to.
And you're probably gonna pinch.
I was already excited 2 hours ago before I went over to Coke guy's house that I was getting Coke. So if he's like, "Do you want to do a pre-Coke line before you do get home and do Coke with your friends?" I'm fucking all about it. And in Australia, you can't do that. In Australia, it's so expensive that Coke dudes don't pull that stuff out unless you're dealing like heavy amounts of Coke. In America, they'll let you do a sample because it's shit to them. Yeah. But in Australia, $250 a gram, nobody's giving you a fucking nothing. Nobody gives you shit.
You're right. I guess you're
until
right.
they're wasted, and then it's like, I'm fucking. Look at me.
That's the best when the Coke dealer is fucked up, and they give you way too much, and you're just like, I don't know if I can say anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, I've never done cocaine.
Yeah, me neither.
Why? Somebody listening?
Just hot dog. This is something I didn't know about you.
I do things.
Michael, hot dog, fucking pussies, and
anal. Changed man.
Not anal, but doing blow.
Yeah, we'll get there.
That's there. He's moved up to the next level of life. Cocaine and vaginal sex.
I've moved up to the next level of life, which is where I don't even know if I had to get cocaine if my life depended on it, how I would get it. But apparently now I do. Just got to take a train to San Diego.
I unfortunately know how to get it from a bunch of people. I just have no. I guess I can. I will. This is a brag that I have no problem. I don't want it.
I don't. It's not something I do all the time. It's like that's an occasion.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Definitely like an occasion thing.
The occasions get fewer and fewer until you have no more occasions.
I know.
My last occasion was 2 years ago, and as soon as I did it, I was like, "Oh fuck! God damn it! How many times have I told myself I won't do this again?" Oh
wow! Oh, see that. Oh, that's.
I was backed into a corner. It really was a rational thing to do. It was. I don't want to give away details. It was a party that I had gone to a lot of trouble to get to. That was barely started, and I was just so fucking tired. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'd gone to a lot of trouble and a lot of expense to be there, and it was like either pass out or talk to the. No, I wasn't even wasted. Just go talk to the Coke guy and give that. So instead of just going home from this party I'd gone to all this trouble to go to, I ended up in the corner of it with the two other guys doing blow.
Okay.
Party, ignoring the rest of the party. Talking about how long until we go do some more. It's fucking awful. It's
it is. It always is.
Terrible.
I always just like reminisce about like high school and shit. Oh, remember that? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
First couple times are great. After that, it's just
I remember the first time I ever did it, I was like blackout drunk, and someone was like, "Oh, you want to do this?" I was like, "I've never done that before," and then I was just like, I was like, "Well, I'm fucking sober now. This sucks. I'm gonna have to start drinking again." Fuck.
Yeah, but that drinking's good. It's good drinking.
Yeah. I was bummed the first time I did it.
Did they get him?
Officers have located backpack tossed by fleeing suspect at shoe store.
Telling you, man.
He's getting some new, like some running shoes maybe.
They got a Kyochon in there.
Nikes.
Some good wings.
Are you like so? Okay, wings. Do you eat flats or drumsticks? Do you prefer one or the other?
I don't care.
The fuck is going on right now?
I'm always curious whenever someone talks about.
You're always curious about what?
Because I fuck with flats only. Well,
What the fuck is a flat? The fuck are you talking about on my show, man? We're live right now.
Chicken wing.
Yeah.
They have drumsticks and then they have flats. The flats with the 2 bones. I like the flats more. I guarantee you, there's people.
Well, fucking give us a call. Tell us what you think about.
People are
whether
like,
you like
that drumsticks or die.
I'm not taking a goddamn phone call about any of it ever.
Watch.
No, I won't.
Flats
I won't.
I just think there's more meat.
All right, dude.
Like a knuckle, you know.
Fuck, Will. Really? You just leave flats. I mean, I'll fucking quit, man. I will quit if we talk about chicken wings ever again. I swear, I will quit. All right. Enjoy your weekend.
Hey, give us a call.
Did you write any notes down?
No.
Okay.
What? Hold on.
That's just what I sent you.
I know that, but there's some that is like, what?
Right, that's the point.
I hate you so much. Did more people show up to that second show?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. I was tripping. I was like, holy shit, there's fucking 6 people here.
Oh, dude, yeah, and it was really funny because I was like, I'm still so new to doing that. I like did that, and I was like, okay, cool, that went pretty well for what it was, and then I just like relaxed, and I was like, okay, cool, so I'm just gonna hang out and bang out another one, and I'll hit the road. And then all of a sudden, yeah, there was like 70 people.
Oh, really?
It was a really big. It was in the proper room and everything,
Wow, okay.
and I was like, I don't know, I it's like such a mental thing. Like I kind of had trouble. I was way more up for 6 people than I was for like 70. And if I had it to do again, I would have.
Yeah, it was.
If I'd known, I would have like just like kind of thrown something out there in the first one. Treat it as like a pregame warm up.
Like, because I was like, who's it more awkward for? But it definitely was more awkward for like us. And so I was just ripping doubles. I was like, okay. And then I don't know, maybe it was a fan, but I think it was an engineer or something, and whoever was in the back that was just like cackling for Sam.
I know.
was like, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm laughing. We're all laughing, but he was just like,
Well, and the thing is, like, I think that was truly sincere.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to look back there because I was like, who the fuck is
No, I don't think that was a sim. He came over after. He's like, "Oh, thank you guys. I really needed that, man." Like,
Oh,
no,
was that so he wasn't the engineer guy or whoever?
no, he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I was just like, holy crap. He's just dominating the laughter over here. That place is interesting right there. I've never seen that before.
Well, what was interesting is I talked to, do you know the Asian dude on Silicon Valley?
Yeah, I just heard him on a podcast, Jin Yang or something. They call him on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah. He was just on my show too, and
Okay.
he got started there. He was going to school at UCSD.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh man, because I read his book, and I was like, oh man, Comedy Palace. I was just down there, and I gather it's changed a lot somewhat recently, because he's like, yeah man, it's like it's a Greek restaurant, and then at 4:00 it becomes a comedy place, and I'm like, no, it's like a total separate. I'm like, it's not like there's like a guy cooking falafel next to you. He's like, well, but it is though, and I'm like, no, it's like a separate. I'm like, it's a proper comedy room.
Okay.
Like that main, and then also I was just like, oh, I was in the back room. He's like, they have a back room now. So
Yeah, I don't know, because when I pulled up, I was like, is this a place? Because like in that just office park or whatever, and I was like, and it says, Greek restaurant. I was like, I'm fucking confused.
Greek
man.
Palace,
I don't
Comedy
know
Palace, yeah.
What's going on?
but the actual, like, I don't know if you walked through it.
Yeah,
the main
yeah.
room is like, that's a
Yeah, it's-
legit as fuck comedy club.
Yeah, exactly. And we got all the way to the back. Like,
I know.
Okay, what's going on?
Me too. I know. Yeah, I tried to change because there's all these old people, like legit, like gray hair, full old people, and I was like, oh fuck it, I don't need to do jokes about just a bunch of shit about porn. I got stuff about like the world's changed. I'm like, they're gonna eat this. They're gonna eat this up. And as soon as I did it, I was like, I should have just done the porn shit. I'm not good. I'm not good enough to be changing up my 20 minutes like 5 minutes beforehand. That's.
Good, man. How are you? So you can control the streets super hard.
I may start a Hollywood dog poop Instagram.
God, that sounds like something that would actually attract a lot of people. You can name each one. I call this one Mount Everest.
Seriously. That's why my dog was running. I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? And their dog just poop right in the middle of the sidewalk, and they just leave it there.
This is called Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Ridiculous.
In Texas, well, at least in Houston, they didn't have any curb laws, so the sidewalk is just full of shit.
Like human or animal?
Yes, humans.
I've
Full
seen
of human shit.
I've seen human shit right down the alley right there.
I apologize.
Get it?
Alright, so you're gonna just go down the line.
My hot line.
Yeah, you're gonna give the word, see if they can define it. If not, then use the word in the sentence.
No clues. Stop talking. Don't look at it.
It's
Look at it.
Little Pump, isn't it? That's like his word du jour.
I didn't read it.
Don't read it. Don't look at it, please.
No, hot dogs are. I already sent this to him.
Oh.
He's got to.
I took a brief look on the train.
You're supposed to do some prep.
I'm on like 2 hours sleep, so I don't really
Way
know.
better when he doesn't know what's going on.
I'm working. I took a 2-hour nap at like 5 this morning.
Burning bodies late.
Wow.
Yeah, I did 4 because it's
Burning
like, super
midnight
insanely
bodies.
busy. I gotta work tomorrow too, I think.
Do you get cash per body?
No, not hourly.
That's almost per body.
So is it this slang shit?
Yep. In terms of if nobody dies for a week, you're not getting any hours.
Yeah, but I'm kind of handy with stuff, so like I can fix
Can you be in, Will, or not?
Yeah, yeah.
kinds of shit.
Whatever you want. How long do we have?
30 seconds.
Oh God. I'm still chewing. Sorry.
Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I talked about how YouTube was limiting people's ability to post and make videos and blogs about guns and assembling guns and gun parts and what have you.
Sorry.
And in response, it seems a decent number of gun YouTube bloggers are moving their digital wares to Pornhub, which is welcoming them with open arms.
What's
No
legs?
pun intended.
What's Pornhub again?
It's a porn site.
I'm thinking it's porn.
But
Oh, so you can just build guns now on Pornhub?
Well, yeah.
Man, porn and guns, that's a pretty solid lead for those guys.
Well, if only there was a way that you could actually enforce. Maybe there should be. Maybe there is a way that they can enforce age restrictions on the internet. Why not have websites that are really only suitable for viewers of a certain age, all grouped together on? It doesn't have to be Pornhub, but
Yeah, but, you know, I don't have a problem with these videos, you know? I mean, they're just, like, demonstrating gun use and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you know, taking my kid down to the range and stuff, you know, so...
my guess is that some of the videos are totally fine for kids. I think a lot of them are like, look, I made a gun out of Legos. Like a real fucking working gun. I'm exaggerating, but only slightly. Cool. And then other things are, here's what you can do to make your guns, more lethal and shit. Maybe a little bit different.
Yeah, but, well...
I'm
yeah.
saying on a case-by-case basis.
I got you,
Yeah.
but, you know, I don't think my kid is, well, you know, I don't think my kid is going to, you know, build a modified automatic weapon or anything, but... you
why
know,
is this girl shooting topless in a G-string?
Because this is the best of both worlds.
It's America.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Because America and our founding fathers...
Oh, that's adorable.
It is kind of hot,
And their
actually.
cute little bracelets.
And she jiggles when she fires.
Yeah, we're being mesmerized. It's a bad show. Whatever, though. I don't know. The internet, the rules are the internet is new, so the rules are more backwards than. There's just all these weird things that people can do and people can't do. I feel like there's double standards everywhere. People get flagged for this, and then there's other websites that just have shit that other people get flagged for, and that's their whole account. Just,
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It's not fair, and I feel like if you look at it that way, then it's just going to piss you off.
Well, it's the free market
It's not
economy.
supposed to make sense.
You know, if you don't want a certain type of person on your site, you boot those guys, and you suffer the consequences of it. You lose their business, you know.
Yeah, ultimately, YouTube can... It's not a matter of free speech. People are allowed to make and distribute any kind of video that they want. YouTube can decide what kind of videos they want on. That's not free speech.
Yeah, and if you're pissed off at it, you can just, like, not have a YouTube account. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't support them in
Start
any
an
way.
alternate YouTube that posts that shit and
Yeah.
get your own... Yeah, right, exactly.
Because there's plenty of bad stuff out there, for sure. On the
Can be
web.
found. Just ask Mike Catherwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty boring to me. I guess I don't really type in anything that creepy because I don't. Mine's more. If I ever see anything amusing, it's an accident. Like that Snapchat thing keeps showing me stuff that I don't. I would never type anything like that in. And then when I go on YouTube to look at things to entertain me, it's the same as Instagram. I'm like, you just show me the same shit over and over again.
No, but, you know, those videos of, like, the
all
sovereign
not doing
citizens
anything.
getting owned.
Yeah, but if you, there's no. I'm just saying you can. You think it's vast. It's not that vast. Like I've seen a version of everybody in anything that I would like, and then maybe every now and then at some new event they'll get some more footy for me to watch. But most of the time, you're just regurgitating the same shit at me all the time. You know, it's just same as Instagram. It's just somebody's ass, somebody's tattoos, somebody lift weights, somebody's got gold teeth. You know, and then it's on YouTube. Somebody's Russian, somebody
That's
knocked
good.
you out, somebody knows the Kardashians, and somebody's, it's just like the same shit.
That's
I just
great.
see
That's
it over and over. And you see it
encouraging.
and you go, I don't need, I'm not missing out on anything. I only need to come here every couple months to see if maybe there's a new puppy dog that does a weird thing when he's asleep. You know what I mean? There's not But it's not like I haven't seen a weird puppy dog do something when he's asleep. But this will be a new version if you wait long enough.
Maybe instead of being addicted to being online, the kids of today will not have interest in it because they know, look, I've already seen and done everything that's in there, and maybe something new will pop up every once in a while, but generally I'm over it.
Oh, I think the only difference is for girls, because there's a double standard, is for girls there's this thing on the internet where you are constantly selling yourself. It's very cool to look cool and do cool stuff, or pretend that you're very cool doing cool stuff, so that boys like you.
Well, boys do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I feel like maybe your boys do, but I not as much as girls do. I mean, you don't selfie yourself in like just back to back over and over again. It's like if I look, you could get in trouble if you're a dude at school and I saw your phone and you just had 1,000 photos of your face in there. We'd all make fun of you, but every girl has 1,000 photos of their face. Maybe one that isn't. I mean,
but still, you're putting
they
yourself
headshot
up there trying to look
themselves.
cool.
But they headshot
in cool
themselves.
situations, and I mean, everybody's trying to put on their best face. They're all trying to sell themselves.
It just seems worse for girls. Like I know everyone's doing it, but it seems like they have more to hold up than men do on there.
Yeah,
they're more bullshit.
Yeah, because they've always had more bullshit. They wear makeup, they get their hair done, they have in style.
It's not right. It's not good to be on there all the time. Dudes on there, I mean, if you want to get fit, if you're like CrossFit and you want to show how many fucking abs you have, it's not bad for you. It's really not. I mean, you're obsessed with going to the gym and eating right so you can have a sweet photo tomorrow on Instagram. It's nowhere near as bad as I need another angle of my face this morning before I go somewhere.
Doing that though? You don't think they're taking a few different shots of their abs?
Yeah, no, I think they're but no, it's not because
I
think they're taking all of them and more. I think they're taking photos of inside their bumholes. But they're dedicated to being healthy and fit. And they go out, and there's no way that you can look like that if you take a photo at everything you do. There's obvious hours there where they're not holding a phone and they're really cranking some weights, because people are fitter than I've ever seen too these days. People look, I don't even know how they do it.
I think they're on the phone just as much though.
How?
I don't know.
Well, you don't know. So then how's that?
Because they're always posting about it, and they get paid like half those fitness guys because they do like whatever the chicks do, like the fit tea and shit like that. So they're like they have to be on the Instagram and they have to be promoting, because if they're losing followers, they're not getting paid anymore, and then they can't work.
But they also have to. You're missing this one bit. You're trying to leave out. They have to look amazing every photo.
I know.
Do you know how you look amazing? Like how that you have to work out all day, and everything you eat has to be.
For sure.
Look, I've seen girls that do the photos of the gym with their exercise pants on, but they also do some really gnarly exercises. You can't. I mean, they'll use people use steroids and all kinds of stuff, but you still have to go to the gym to look like that.
And also, we're talking about two different things. We're talking about like fitness models and then normal people.
Yeah, I'm still saying they're both addicted to the phone. I'm just saying that one got something out of it.
No, for sure. Yeah, I get you.
I feel like if your job is that, then I don't. And if I see you on the couch posting a photo, I don't look at you the same way as my daughter.
Right.
And I'm like, Devin, what? I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't say that, but in my head, I'm like, where were you in there? And really, I can see in a perfect world, it would just be like, give me some snacks. I'm gonna stare at the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, and I'm in the middle of pulling them out of that, and my son pulling him out of the video game, so I can see that they really do something, and how much of a big of it I'm out there in the backyard doing some workout stuff. I've been so fucking sick for the last couple of months. Me doing circuit training with them is brutal. I do not want to bounce the ball, run up the stairs. I'm like, ugh. I felt like I was gonna vomit and put my socks on. I've been so sick, dude. And that fucking all those antibiotics and everything. I only just started feeling normal.
Well, what does the socks do? How does that?
I'm saying like I would put my gym shit on to do circuit with them, and I'd start to feel nauseous because I bent over and put my socks on.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
And I was like, let's go do some fucking what do you call it? The battle rope. Fuck. And then they're yelling and crying because they're working out. I'm like, you're yelling and crying. I felt like I was gonna vomit like 30 times in the last 3 minutes. But hey, that's what it is. It's a thankless game.
Speaking of games.
Yeah, you don't need to
Finally.
tell Hot Dog anything about the young people of America, because he is one, and he has his finger on the pulse of youth culture.
He knows what's
If
up.
anybody in this room would know, it would be you, not
well,
us.
I'm really in these streets, and I have a lot of hot slang for you guys.
Cool.
He's
hot
like,
slang.
Thank you for that.
Does he have an intro?
yo.
I don't know.
I mean, he taught me turned up.
It's a good one.
I know I say it all the
Everybody's
time.
doing it now. I hear everybody doing it. I was like, hey, that hot dog guy said that way before these guys.
I hear that one thing that's bubbling under is beast mode. You should start incorporating that into your speak to remain hip with the kids.
Did someone say that in a meeting that you had?
No.
Oh, damn it. I wanted
It's
to
the kind
bang.
of thing that you hear in meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, beast mode. It's a little older.
We don't
Wait,
have an
wait a
intro?
minute. Wait, somebody's on the phone. Betsy put something real quick. Anthony, we need advice. Hurry up. I'm in a hurry. Yep, that's what they did. No, smashing people. I know you want to do that, but you got to think about your kids, dude. You can't think about the rage. Your mum's an. I know, but you said it wasn't that bad of an idea. I mean, hopefully it's not on their face or anything. You're all right, dude. All right, well then, even if it's really bad, you could probably cover it. And I bet you these days, odds are it's probably not that bad. Look, I told my daughter the other day, she's now just started telling me she wants to get tattoos, and I said she could have one same as you when she was 18. She was like, do you think I could get it a little bit earlier? And I was like, you might be able to get one when you're 17, but it would have to be, I'd have to see the art, and I'd have to pick the artist, and then maybe, yeah. But I don't know why we're... So, the main thing here is that's on there and it can't come off. So you can't live in the past, because that's what it is now. It's the past. Your ex-wife fucked you over royally. Like, that's... The discussion is not with your kids, because they got permission from their mom, dude. So they're not... They know that they kind of went past you, but you can't... You also know that you can't blame them when their mum gave them the whole pass and cock-blocked you, because kids gonna want... I mean, they really want the tattoo. Your mum gave them an out. So it's not their fault. I wouldn't be mad at them, dude. I'd say that you were disappointed to them, but I don't think being angry to them would work. But I think talking to is it your ex-wife?
No, my wife.
Man, I mean, I don't understand how you're supposed to be... Yeah. Yep.
I can tell you one thing, if you go in there and start breaking dishes and shit, then you'll both be wrong. But if you go in there and, express your disappointment in what's happened, that will carry more weight, and they'll remember that. You, like, breaking some dishes or some shit is just going to be you're wrong.
But you need to talk to your wife though, Anthony. You need to calmly say that you're disappointed, but you also need to take your wife separately and have a conversation about if you're supposed to be parenting together. How the fuck is that? How the fuck does that make me a parent?
Well, wait a second.
You just cut me out of being a dad. Yeah, you got to run it by dad.
Yeah, okay, but there's an element of this that I feel like we're not addressing. What's up with your wife? Because you mentioned that she had mental health issues.
Right, and you said so, dude. Hey, you said so. You told us she was depressed, and when you're depressed and you want to cheer your kids up, because you know if you get them tattoos, they're gonna love mom. I see why she did it, dude. So
yeah, you're. No, I know, dude, but it's already over. It's already happened, and you are the only person that's capable of being an adult in that household, so you have to eat a shit sandwich every once in a while.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Disappointed. Yep. But and you have every right to be irked. And you should we would advise that you don't get angry. Just being very, very disappointed and let down by everybody involved is fair. And like Will said, if you do that, then you're not in the wrong at all. I don't know if that means anything. Yes, for sure you do.
100%.
That's for sure. Yeah. All right. Have a good weekend, dude. Later, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Man.
I get it. I've had shit like that go down, but you gotta handle it right.
I just had a meeting with my therapist about that whole thing about gotta make decisions together and shouldn't be making them in front of the kids and all that kind of stuff. And I would that could happen to me. Then I would be fucking super pissed. And the only thing you can do is just be like, I'm super disappointed. Because if you don't, like Will said, if I was like, you guys, I fucking told you from like when you were 13, you have to wait till you're 18. Fuck, you all shit on me. Because you all did. You all shit on him. But everyone has their reason.
Yeah, and also I remember my dad getting mad and breaking plates, and I remember my dad being disappointed in me. And I don't know why he broke the plate, but I damn sure remember why he was disappointed in me.
Oh, well, I knew why my dad broke the plate and beat me up, and I knew why he was disappointed in me. I got the message both ways.
Right.
When I was 17, I definitely did things that my parents expressly forbade me to do. That seems like a thing that 17-year-olds do. It just seems like the mom shouldn't have let them do it, but it also seems like the mom is compromised.
Yeah.
So I don't know who I'm gonna just put in the bullseye and be like, you fucked up. I mean, the kids fucked up all the way, but and you punish them. My kid, I'll catch him smoking weed when he's 15 or something, and even though I did it, he's in fucking trouble because he's not supposed to do that.
Right.
But I'm not blown away that that happened.
Right.
Because he didn't want to wait until he was legal to drink.
Kids don't want to wait.
They don't.
Kids. Anyway.
Speaking of kids, hit us with some lingo.
I got what the kids are saying, the hot slang.
Okay.
So the first one here, I'm going to give you the word first, and you guys can just go around and guess what you think it is.
All right.
So we're going to go, the first one, snatched.
Oh.
First word is snatched.
Yeah, you get shit stolen, yo.
He got
Duh.
snatched.
No.
He's dating a bitch.
He was forced to have sex with someone. Okay, no, it got snatched. Yeah, of course it got stolen.
Okay, so you're all wrong, and if I
When you use this word,
Yes, as you
like,
do
if
often.
I was to say like snatch on the street, I'd be like, oh, look at that girl's butt, it's so snatched right now.
What? Really?
Her butt is
It's so
snatched.
snatched right now? Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
that ass is snatched, bro.
It is? You guys are... I fucking... You know what? You might be cooler, but I bet you I can still knock you fucking bitches out. So that's still... I still got that for a couple more years, you fucking pussies. Snap. I fucking hate you little pricks.
All right, so the next word.
Come on, Will. You know you want to back me. Fucking snatch.
This one's even better. It's
Snatch is your vagina, or I stole some shit
No,
off
it's-
you, and you can't
Or
come in.
kidnapped,
You
yeah.
can't. Yeah, you can't come in with a third one. Yo, it'd be snatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck off, bitch. Like it's like rock means something else now. Like fucking rock is a fucking boulder. You fuck off. You smoke it. Like fuck off, man. You don't get to say snatch is something else.
My mixtape is totally asshole.
Yeah, right? An asshole means it's super cool.
Right.
No. Yeah, fuck off, man. Nah. Oh no, it's the opposite. You know what? People did the opposite in the fucking 70s.
It's
You
bad.
can't do 2000 now you do reverse naming that. We did that.
but isn't that what rock and roll is? Didn't somebody take, man, that rocks, this is rock? Go, no, if a rock is a thing in your garden.
But you keep if you gotta
And that's
it's
classic
gotta
slang.
rip-off's gotta evolve. You
It's
can't just
hard,
do the
like a
same
rock.
rip-off.
That
I think
ass
it's
is-
rock and roll refers to sexual stuff, right?
Yes, that's what I would.
Look, if you want to call everybody, look at that snatch on everyone's ass, Michael. You go ahead and jump in there.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your next one? That one.
next word is sus.
It's suspicious.
Figure it out.
Suspect.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, well that's not new. Once again, you were sus, mate. You're
No,
fucking
no.
sus when I was like a kid.
You have to suss something out.
No, it's just like
It's-
that dude's sus.
No, it's
Yeah.
like the new sup.
No.
No.
Yes, no, I'm telling you.
No, sup is still
Sus,
very
man.
in.
You don't get to tell like this little baby what's up. He tells you.
Sup's in. It's cool.
Wait. Oh, your subs? No, it's not.
Sup.
No, sub's not cool. I'll tell you that right now. Everything
I
you
was
talk
gonna
about
say
in
that.
San Diego is not cool.
What you think? You think sup is hip? Do you think you guys made that up?
No, but I'm telling you.
I know who made that up.
That's what you. That's how you hit up chick. Just sup.
Oh, look, all right. Look, you're saying in your community, sup is acceptable.
No,
We're
I'm
talking.
saying in the world.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Trust me.
No, it's not.
It's huge in China.
You haven't traveled the world. You've only been to LA.
I've been all across the United States. Been to Canada once. Been to Mexico.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, fucking
And sup is international.
Jacques Cousteau. Fucking go ahead.
All right, next one is boots. Have you
Boots.
heard this word before?
That means you got to go.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's worth a try. Shoes.
It's the shit.
Shit is boots.
Yeah, it's the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, boots. It's the boots. It's
That
boots.
party was boots.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'll punch you in the neck. If somebody's next to me goes, that party was boots, fucking just karate chop to the throat.
This party is totally suspenders, man.
I mean, it's almost there. I don't know which person I want to punch in the neck more. Will, Will at 3 a.m, who's like, this was suspenders, man. Fucking old prick. Fuck you, dude. Or shit fucker over here on Facebook going, whatever, what word?
Boots.
Fuck you, dude. That was boots. Fuck you, kid.
Got boots in my snatch.
Yeah, look at her.
That party was boots and her ass was snatch. What more can a dude want?
I know, right?
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Boots
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
snatch is like a country song.
All right, hunty.
That's
Hunty.
That's
when
what you
you're
call
looking-
a bitch when your mom's there.
That's $100.
Hunting for vag.
No, not really. It's more like you'd be like, oh, hunty, I love you. I think.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
No,
My hunting. Not like, oh,
Yeah, I think-
hunty, I love you.
I think it's interchangeable.
When you say you
Hunty-
think, does that mean you don't know what you're fucking talking
Right.
about?
No, I know what I'm saying. It's just this one I just picked up, so I'm not full like 100% on it, you know? So I don't want to go like all in on it.
Yeah.
But it's just to like give you, you know, a little bit of understanding. It's like honey and cunt together. It's like a term of endearment, though. Like, so it's like you're not like, it's like, oh, hunty.
Yeah.
Like you're honey cunt.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's like it's your friend of me.
Like I love
but
you,
you're
but
fucking her.
you're a bitch. So yeah, I used it wrong. I'm gonna put my hand up on that one. I definitely used it wrong.
Put your hand up. Where are you putting it?
Up my own ass, I
Okay.
suppose. But this next one,
Mhm.
I have a feeling you know it. Stan.
Stan is a girl with short hair.
No. Get it?
Idiot.
It's get it. We're gonna go buy some socks.
Stan is weed. Stan
Yes,
weed.
Stan.
Yes, that's what it means.
Wait, what? What does it mean?
It's like that dude. That dude's a Stan for Ellis, man. Or
A fan.
That clears it up.
Like, yeah, it's like a crazy fan.
Oh,
Like a fan that
okay.
might suck your dick if
Stupid
you prop
fan?
it, you know?
So it's a brand new slang from a 20-year-old song.
I said you might know it. I don't know if you heard me. All right, moving on.
Learning a lot of stuff today.
This is a new word. Extra.
That is not a
See,
new
no,
word.
it's not. So you can't do that, man. Does that mean you want more than what you've got?
Is it a
Does it
type
mean
of
does
chewing
it mean
gum?
you want less than what you have?
It's
it-
like
It's like breaking news.
Too much.
yeah,
it-
Will. Yeah.
is it-
Will's got
is
It's
it-
too
is
much.
it- is
It's
it-
like you're being extra right now.
Is it like, dang, that dude has extra sag in his pants?
No, it's just quit being extra.
Right.
Wait, quit being extra.
My
Yeah.
my hunty's being extra right
Yeah,
now.
there you go. Look at this guy.
I like my chicken extra
Picking up
crispy.
on all the new slang.
Synergy. I am relevant.
All
Wait.
right. Do you remember acronyms? I have one for you.
I still say it.
I use the
Yo,
word
your
scuba
lady is
a lot.
acronyms.
Yeah. That party was acronyms.
Yeah, right?
This one is OTP. Take a guess at that. OTP.
Off the pussy.
Off the fat.
No.
Off the frat house.
old,
like-
Off the.
old tranny pampers.
Like
Oh.
Brangelina's my OTP. You know what I'm saying? Like Brangelina, Brad, and Angelina.
Original tiger paper.
Oh, sorry, Brangelina. Yeah.
You can barely remember when they were two separate humans.
They're your favorite couple?
Yeah. It's like my one true pairing. Like
Oh,
there's
man.
like that's
One true pairing.
Yeah. That's like I'm
God.
emotionally invested in, Brangelina.
I could talk about peanut butter and jelly all day, but who's got the time?
Right.
Somebody get me an acronym over here.
Same.
Jesus.
Now, don't hate me for this one. I'm a little new to it.
How new?
Just picked it up on the way in here. Ship. Ship is the word.
You'd be sailing. Your ship is sailing.
Usually I'd say yeah.
That's
but
some
no.
dope shit.
Nah.
Because you don't want to
man.
cuss in front of your grandmother.
Nah. Man, brutal dad joke right there on the radio.
Like, I really want
No.
Ships for
no,
breakfast?
it will. It's right. It's good. It's
No.
because it will float.
Listen to me.
What?
I really want Tully and Will to be in a ship.
Make out? Fuck.
Go on a boat with you?
When you're shipping, you're fucking.
No, I mean, it's just like I want
Friendship.
No, relationship. I want you to be in a
Oh.
relationship together.
Oh,
So I
man,
mean, it was
you
like
guys,
a saying,
as I said before, I'm just going back to my original statement. You should be shot. All of you.
This is a new one, I promise.
Ship!
You might have heard this one before. You
Ship?
No, no. Sorry.
Oh, we're
The
moving
next
on?
one. Yeah, we're on the next one. We're
Alright.
rolling on.
Alright.
All right, taco boy. You're a taco boy.
Why would I have
No,
heard it?
well.
That's a term of respect.
You definitely
It
have-
means you're like
everyone
the
in here
king
would have
of
heard it.
everything.
No,
You love Tuesdays.
no,
You're transgender freaky.
close.
You're gay.
let me just
Here's
ask a
the Taco
question.
Boy.
Is Mike Catherwood one?
Oh, you want
No.
to get stuffed?
No, it's,
You want to get fucked by a Mexican?
no,
It's cheesy!
It's just a. It's
You
just
want-
a trans guy? That's all.
I fucking said trans
I
guy!
know that's what.
I see. Trans fat, tacos, got it.
Wait,
No.
All
what?
makes sense.
Wait, if you're trans, you're a taco boy?
Yeah, because you want to have a taco, but you are a boy. Taco
Man,
boy.
so the kids are like...
I didn't create it, man.
I feel like that's like a... Isn't that like a... you bashing them, kind of?
Well, taco boy does not sound
Calling
like
a transgender
compliment.
person... Yeah, taco boy seems like...
It's like a boy with an eye.
It's
though.
very demeaning.
It's demeaning.
Like,
There you
taco
go.
boy,
When did
like
kids
boy.
become cruel?
Yeah, I thought kids were okay
Yeah.
with the gays and lesbians.
Traditionally,
This,
children.
I
have
think,
been-
this one I think came from the gays and lesbians. I think this is their.
Nah.
Okay, sorry. I was misinformed.
Don't use the word tranny. We prefer taco boy.
I know, right? I know, I haven't been down there.
Thank you.
Do I have to go
Everyone
down to
loves
Boys
taco.
Town and see if just Taco Boy works out for me or what? Because I'm scared. I'm not lying. If I went down there right now, like, yeah, Taco Boy, I would feel like
bet
someone's gonna get mad.
$1,000 That you would not get mad. I bet someone's like, woo, like Taco Boys, let's go. Like I bet they're gonna be into it.
Man, no.
That's
You
$1,000.
will
for
definitely
me.
find willing sexual partners. Instantly.
100%.
Taco Boys, let's go. I'm gonna go down to Boys Town tonight and
No,
say,
you
Taco
just be
Boys,
like,
let's
no,
go.
You be like, where my Taco Boys at? And they're gonna be like, right fucking here.
No, they will not say that.
Or to take the next logical step, if you were to open a bar called Taco Boys, it would instantly be.
It would be full
oh,
of
yeah.
trannies.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Just chock-a-block full of transgenders.
Taco boy got some dank snatch.
Boot. Oh,
Boot. Snatch boot.
Father Time over here is killing me.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one I just picked up on the way in. Quake thing. You know, it's Quake thing. That's-
Quaker Oats.
Fat ass.
No.
You're a fat person. You're old and you eat Quaker Oats.
Fat veg.
It's a
You've
Quaker
got an old
thing.
vag.
Let me
You
give you a
wouldn't
hint.
understand.
It's an adjective and a verb.
You don't.
I don't
use
go to
butt
school.
altogether.
I don't know what that means. Adjective and a verb.
Can
What
you
the
use
fuck?
it? Can you use it in a sentence that you would
Yes,
ordinarily
please.
say?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm going downtown. And I'm a Quake thing on that shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be Quake thing in it.
What? Wait, Quake thing?
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't understand this one. This one came to me, and I was like, "Guy, can I trust you?" I don't know. I was told it's a combination of quaking and
Thinging.
shookith.
What?
Shooketh.
What's shooketh?
That's that's
Yeah,
What is shooketh?
Andrew will explain.
Oh my god, you look so fly, everyone was quaking. So it's a combination of quaking and shooken. It's an adjective and a verb.
You mean
yeah. We're quake thing, baby.
Did somebody make that up just so you would read it and make out like kids actually say that to each other?
Apparently it's all the rage.
Oh yeah?
that's how you can
Is there,
tell Mark.
is it in a song?
I can look it up.
Quake thing.
Is there
I feel like that's
is
something you
there
gotta say quick.
documentation of anybody saying Quake thing
Quake thing.
besides
Well, you gotta say it like draw. Quake thing.
who's Quake thinging anybody?
A little
There you go.
God.
You guys are pieces of shit. You're not man enough to face me. I'm old and you're a bitch. I can knock you all out.
Oh yeah, I see it on Urban Dictionary right next to Taco Boy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Far out.
Taco
Weird.
Boy's real, man.
Did you write that publication?
You gotta use it. You gotta call the Taco Boys out tonight.
Alright.
Alright, you're gonna get this one. Popcorn hoe.
That is
Your girlfriend.
a popcorn hoe is your side bitch.
No, that's the one you date properly.
No, that's
Why?
the one who you could like get in a moment's notice.
Nope. Like popcorn hoes are only good to hit up at the end of the week.
Why?
Cause it's not good.
Because it's not good.
I'm not learning anything if you're gonna do it like this.
Popcorn, though, it's like a chick, you know, like, she doesn't give a fuck, and then, you know, she, like, all of a sudden, you know, could be like an 8 or a 10 on a Friday or a Saturday, but, like, on a Wednesday, she's probably like a 6 or like a 6.7.
That's nothing. That's not a real person.
It's like a popcorn, you know, like
Shape
she's a
shifter?
kernel. She's a kernel in the middle of the week, and then when she wants to go out, she turns into a beautiful, delicious, buttery, fluffy, bad bitch. She's a bad bitch.
Popcorn hoe is somebody that looks hot when they've got all their makeup on,
Yeah, basically.
but isn't that hot.
Yeah, it's like you're fugly, but
Yeah.
I'd hit it.
Like
Man,
popcorn.
This is not. I'm gonna leave that one out of my.
Yeah.
I'm scared to use
okay, that one was bad. Oh, okay.
This one's
I'm
gonna be
not going
great.
to call my wife that.
Yeah.
Give us a good one.
What you should do to your wife, you should submarine your wife for sure, though. Believe me.
Submarine.
Do.
Yeah.
That means go down on her.
No, it's not.
Fuck her in the ass.
No, it's not sexual. It's more like
Drown her.
Yeah,
Type
like-
of sandwich.
What is
Hit her on the head and hold her face in under the water in the bathtub.
Nah.
When she's brushing her teeth, hold her face down in the sink.
No, like I've been submarining.
When she's in the pool, grab her by the ankles and hold her underwater like you're a shark.
No, that's just. A
I'm
good
confused.
Secretly fucking her.
Time. No, it's like
Oh,
when you
man.
like hit up chick or something. Maybe you were fucking her, and then you just don't talk to her for a while.
I
you
should
know?
do that to my wife. Yes.
Come back later, and she's like, "What? Where have you been?" And
Stop fucking her again?
Yeah, boom, submarine that bitch. Woo,
What?
submarining.
So you fuck her and then you immediately, in the middle of fucking her,
No,
pull out and walk off.
No,
and
come
don't
on.
say
You
nothing,
finish.
then come
No.
back in.
Dive!
You
Dive!
finish first.
You come
maybe
in
have some
her,
breakfast, and
leave the room, get some breakfast, then come in and start fucking her again without saying shit.
No, not even like that. It's long term. You
Come in a week later and start fucking her.
I'm talking like a month later. Think about a submarine, bro. I'm going to China, and I'll come back. Who knows?
Yeah, what I do is I meet her, I marry her, I start a family with her, and then I disappear. And
I'm
then
just saying,
a couple
maybe-
years later,
Yeah. Submarine!
abracadabra. Look who's
I bet you.
But you don't say, you don't talk, you just start
fucking.
fucking again. I'm
Yeah.
confused, man.
You don't have to fuck. You can just say what's up.
I don't have to fuck at all now?
Well, I'm not telling you what to do with your penis.
What are you
That
telling-
would totally be Das Boot.
Moving on.
Please.
Lamsey.
Friday, right? Lamsey,
Let's
that
see.
means when you fuck a goat.
See, Lamsey dotes and dozy dotes, and little Lamsey Ivy.
Lamsey's when you take
A
Xanax.
kittle eat Ivy too. Wouldn't
So
you?
it just means wouldn't you?
Like, no. Like
I'm gonna
that-
fuck this bitch, Lamsey.
Lamsey's when you put...
No.
Xanax bar, and I have your penis and you fuck her.
No, it's like Andrew's very Lamsey. Like when Andrew smokes
Stupid,
weed,
retarded, dumb.
he's Lamsey. Oh,
You're
he's
high.
Just, no,
An
he's
oaf?
Lamsey all the time.
Tired?
No, he's just lame and lazy. He's Lamsey.
Lamsey.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you guys.
It
This
takes
ain't
way
real.
too long to
This
use
ain't
two
real.
words.
Yeah. This ain't real.
Like, I'm gonna go sit and
You're not gonna believe this next one.
I'm gonna cite.
I knew I should have gone home after you guys were making fun of me.
Yeah. Hey, it's Friday though.
Wait, I do this a lot. It's
Oh my
Christ.
god, this is
Ignoration,
gnarly.
man.
What?
Ignoration. I'm having an ignoration with you right now.
Yeah, I'm yesing you, but I'm not really paying
An
attention to what you're
ignorant
saying.
conversation.
Dang,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got it. You got it. All right. How about baby bottling? Jason,
Man,
you
the
ever heard of baby
kids
bottling?
really know how to bamboozle you, Michael.
Mhm.
They say that word in front of me and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, if your kids ever talk about the rents in front of you, FYI, that means you.
No. When I went to Tully's comedy show, I was baby bottling doubles all night.
Oh, I see. It's actually a baby bottle.
Like I was just drinking it without stopping. You know what I'm saying? Just
Sucking it down.
yeah,
Right.
baby bottling it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. That's what I use in the club all the time.
I can see why.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me a baby bottle.
This one's a little different. Asphasia. Asphica. Asphasia.
Nazi China's
Is that
Wait,
slang,
They're
is
pretty
that,
similar.
is that slang for Yukonuba?
Asphasia. Asphasia. Asphyxia.
Eat China's.
Say it.
Keep going.
Asphyxia.
Chinacea.
Asphyxia. No, asphyxia.
Eat
Asphasia. Asphasia.
You can do it.
Asphasia. All right.
What does ass face mean?
Yeah.
You can't take this.
Yeah. It's like,
What? Yeah, what?
your face looks like an ass, man.
What?
You got a disease, and it's asphasia.
Eat China's.
Asphyxia. Asphyxia.
What am I supposed to call the kids?
Asphasia.
So, tomorrow, happy birthday, ass facer.
Asphasia. I think it's German. Asphasia.
And it means you're an asshole.
No, it's just your face resembles an ass.
Oh.
All right. You're going to like this one.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Not.
Bluterous.
Bluterous.
Yeah, man.
It's when you get kicked in the box so much man, I can't do
It
this.
belongs to your uterus.
It's when your vagina got wrecked during delivering a baby.
I fucked her so hard, she's got a bluterous.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Well, I was fucking her and I gave her gluterus. You know what I'm saying? I just left. I gave her gluterus. You feel me?
Or, that could be if a
He's
woman
not
doesn't
ready.
have an orgasm.
Nobody says this.
Yeah.
Nobody got a bluterous.
I gotta rub one out, or else I'm
give
gonna get
girls
gluterous.
gluteruses all the time. Believe me. So I'm just like, I gotta go making mac and cheese.
I got a submarine.
In my snack.
I gotta submarine this bitch.
All right, last one.
Oh man, that's the best thing I've heard in a while.
This is gonna be the best one. Escatit.
Nah, man, it's not gonna be the best one. You don't know how to say it.
It's escatit. Escat. I think.
Escatit.
I'm escat.
What does escatit mean? Does he say, or what does escat mean? Escat?
Let's escat.
Does it mean we have to go?
Does it mean we can go?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's escat.
Please?
Yeah, it's like, you know, get lit, or, you know, like, let's get it, or, like, you know, we're getting money. It's just new slang, you know. Skit, it's skit.
You mean like let's get?
Yeah, well, it's all
Or it's
jumbled
get
together.
time?
Yeah, watch my guy. It's his song. It's skit. Yeah. Ear rape. Yeah.
Let's just pull a plug on this thing.
Yeah.
Let's just erase today's show and
I'll kill him if anybody wants me to. Not hot dog, that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I come?
He should die.
Yeah.
It would be better if he died. We would all be better if they all
Can we
died.
all
Everybody
agree?
that has the weird colored dreads in hip hop now, if they died, we'd all be better. All of you.
Are they in LA? Can we find them?
I don't know. But you don't want to go to them because they're not playing. That's what
yeah.
they say all the time
Mhm.
on YouTube. Mm-hmm.
No, they're like 100 pounds. And they're all
Look.
barred off their ass.
Calm down, all right? You're
But they
stoned
put it
and
up there.
drunk and fat, like you,
I'm not
and you don't have any guns or any
Okay,
friends.
I'm
It's
sad,
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
weird thing to, you know.
Time to boot up the submarine.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing over
I'm not
there.
going to submarine him. That'd be pointless. I don't want to see him again.
All right.
Well done.
Yeah, no.
Get it?
Every break I've said I probably won't be back, so I probably won't be back.
It's almost as if Andrew was looking up these words and trying to convey that meaning to hot dog.
Man.
Hello?
Oh, it was hilarious. It's on Facebook.
Sounds hot.
It was.
Yeah. Too much work.
Sometimes the best things come from accidents, Ray. Well, we'll find out in a minute.
Starting things off with a sad story, unfortunately. A firefighter was killed late last night with a blaze that broke out at a building in Harlem. They were shooting a new movie up there from Edward Norton and Bruce Willis. And fire broke out, and this firefighter was killed. And his name is Michael Davidson from Engine Company 69. I think we should recognize when stuff like that happens. I think like his brother and his dad and all are in the fire department and stuff. So anyway, I appreciate what those guys do.
Me too. I'll say it.
Yeah, father of four, really sad.
Yeah. Last year, the total number of millionaires in the United States grew. How many millionaires do you think were made last year?
1,000.
Tully?
More than that, I think a lot.
Hot dog?
Yeah.
2017. How many millionaires were made in the United States?
1 million millionaires.
I went 500. I don't think there was a lot.
The number of millionaire households in the U.S. jumped by 700,000.
Oh.
So almost a million. Not quite.
It's not
Donald
what-
Trump.
It's not what it used to be.
Or is
you
that?
know? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the economy's growing, and sure, Donald Trump.
Well,
But-
yeah, stock prices are up, and if you have money, you own stock.
China.
Those were people that
Not working
didn't
off
have
target.
millions, right?
Right.
Okay.
They crossed the threshold.
700,000. So they could have been on the cusp.
They could, I'm sure many of them were. Your house value could have gone up, and you'd go over. It's just to me like billion is the new million. Like
Yeah, I guess.
you know, like if they made Gilligan's Island nowadays, Mr. Howell would be a billionaire. They wouldn't go.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a million. That's the joke in Austin Powers. $1 million.
Yeah.
It's just done by what it used to.
Yeah, but they did, just by the way, when they were computing these statistics, they did not take into account, they only took into account investable assets, so it could not include your primary residence. So you'd have to
Okay.
own other property besides the house that you live in. And you know, have over $1 million that you could spend away. But
How much money does the average American need to retire without having to work at 65?
well, I think it depends a lot on what area you live in.
Yeah, I know,
All
right?
that
How long,
stuff.
and of course, how long you're going to live. But just how much money does the average American? What would you guess? It's hundreds of thousands.
1,000. Let's see, you want to live how long after you retire?
I don't know, say 25 years.
What?
What'd you say?
I just kind of want to like die. before
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
To, like, well, for me, you guys
Spoken-
already
spoken
have
like
a
someone-
little bit of money,
yeah.
but I'm just saying like I don't really want to save my money, and I don't want to be that old.
300,000, I would say.
But I'm saying that's spoken like somebody who's nowhere near 65.
Yeah,
you know, we'll find
it's
a lot of
true.
62-year-olds
I
who
know.
feel the same way.
I know, but
Right. Bronx man decided to celebrate because he had just won a lawsuit.
When I retire, I'm going to try and make a big jump, and I'm going to make it jump by myself, so it's going to take a long time to build the ramp. So it's going to be real big and real rickety. And I'm going to be real old by the time it's time to do the jump. And what people don't know is the jump is only as the top, the hang on.
Bless you.
It only has the jump. The thing about the stunt is I'm going to do a jump on a bike super far, but I'm going to land on a cable on the other side. So the ramp is only a rickety ramp takeoff. The landing is a cable. And it's a big cable in the sky that's tied to the ground. And I fly in the air and get near the cable and land on the cable on my bike on the rims because I don't have any tires.
oh, so you just like ride it down like a train or something?
Yeah.
Does it just go straight?
Old
to the
man
ground?
Ellis, straight into the ground to my death. Fucking at 275 miles an hour, I hit the ground, and fucking all the fireworks go off in the back of my my bike.
Wait, remember when Evel Knievel was
No.
going to jump the Snake River Canyon? He had that rocket thing.
Yeah, that was a pussy. I
Okay,
can
what
do
if you
that
did
right
the
now.
same stunt, except your rocket just keeps on going straight up?
Wait, do I never come back, or
Right.
I'm going to the moon? I'm gonna go to the moon. I'm not like Telly. I don't want to go.
Well, a Bronx man decided to celebrate his $96,000 lawsuit settlement by getting some hookers.
Yeah. Well, how old is he?
I don't know how old he is, but he decided
Died,
to
didn't he?
keep all that money in cash in a suitcase with him.
Oh no, he didn't get drunk at the same time,
The
did he?
hookers said, "Hey, can we invite a friend over who's going to bring some beer and cigarettes?"
And
he
he
was like,
robbed him.
"Sure." And they showed up with masks and guns. And yeah, you don't carry $96,000 in cash with
Hookers wouldn't know a good time if it jumped up and bit him. You're supposed to just hang out and have a good time with him.
I wonder how much they actually got too.
What do you mean? They got all of it.
You got $96,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fuck you talking about?
Or do you think the guys that came with the guns took a good amount of it? Because I think if I'm coming with the guns and I'm actually like risking.
Oh, you're saying do the
myself-
hookers? Yeah, the hookers don't get all of it. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But by calling it in, they get a
No,
stipend.
for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. I
Yeah,
guess
that's
it's
a-
worth it, right?
Yeah, but you get the money, put it all situate, then you party. You don't walk
Yeah,
out with the
yeah.
money to the party.
Why would you ever carry that much money? on you?
Amateur hour.
This guy was saying, I read a couple of quotes from him, and he was like, "My family really needed this money." Oh, but you had hookers and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't know that bit. Yeah, I don't feel.
Whatever.
You could have got all of that.
Keep your money in the bank.
Yeah, that's wild.
Have $10,000 in cash on you, whatever, but not all of it,
Yeah,
man.
1,000. You don't need that much for the hookers.
I saw,
And if he really cared, he should have gone under the barrel. He should have, you know what I mean, like said, no, you can't have it.
What? Oh,
No, you
okay,
can't
yeah,
have the
no,
money.
I got you. No, I got you.
Shoot me, you fucking bitch.
Might as well. It's 96,000.
I'm like, because then those guys got to realize that shit.
Homicide.
Well, you got to kill me now.
That's a big
You're a
deal.
murderer.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I saw last week a guy who once won $19 million in the lottery pled guilty to a string of bank robberies because he ran through the money.
Wait, he robbed banks after he won the money.
Yeah,
Wow. What, to keep the lifestyle?
Yeah.
to keep the heroin lifestyle. that he
Oh,
got
so
into
he
after
knows
he
more.
won
19 million in heroin?
19 million, and then whatever they take out in taxes, and then I think he got divorced, so he split it with his wife.
So he got
And
like
then-
$2 million, but he spent it all on heroin.
Jesus. 2 million. I could do so much fun stuff.
So much heroin.
A string of bank heists.
No, sorry, Michael, just 1 second. If you had $2 million, how much fun stuff, like what would you do with $2 million that's
I
so
would
fun?
100% buy like some cheap ass land in the middle of the country. I would want a paintball course on my land, probably dirt bikes, and like a blob because I would definitely have to have a lake. Jet skis and yeah. You know, like the big ass.
Yeah.
And then you jump off like the tower. Gonna do
Who's
that.
making your motocross track?
Oh, I had $2 million. So
Who's making it?
I'll buy a tractor. What do you mean?
So you're making your own track? So just dirt and dirt bikes, okay.
Yeah.
And now you've got a lake though. So you found a place with a lake, so you at least
Toys,
got that.
just toys.
So just you and your fat, drunk, stoned friends on the side of the lake,
They're
and
gonna
I
be-
come over and I can use your dirty jet
yeah.
ski that's like breaking down.
Honestly, that would be my dream.
I think
that's how I'd grow old.
I think first weekend everything breaks and it's gone. But I'd love to be there for the first weekend. But
What
yeah,
are you talking about?
I'm rich, you fucking idiot. I've had money and I have your brain.
I don't know.
I bought everything and went to the fucking lake. It all breaks and falls apart. You gotta have like serious interest in the things you're buying, or they just break.
I really just want to stand up jet ski again. If I'm being honest. And I want to
Just one more time.
Well, then I hope you get your $2 million to
Right,
get it.
right.
Thank you.
I feel good about it.
Couple of new laws going on. Smokers in New York may soon be barred from lighting up while walking down the sidewalk.
Man, does it really? I mean, I'm not a smoker and I'm not into it, but
I don't get how you can smoke in New York City. It's like $20.
I know, but if it is $20 a pack, then fucking leave him alone. I don't know. Like, even if I've got a kid,
That's what
if you're walking down the street, walking past me in New York City, I'm not bummed out at you
Oh,
for
but people
it.
are bummed out that they get stuck behind someone who's smoking.
I'm still.
Yeah, you're also not going to be allowed. You will be allowed to stand in one place and smoke, but you can't walk.
How can they do that though? You can't walk.
Look, you can't be. Look, not many of you can be trusted walking down the street with them. So you do have a point. You always throw them into the gutters, and they are poison.
Okay, that's for sure.
And people try.
And I don't think I've ever seen a cigarette smoker actually put a cigarette in anything.
I had one friend who always
They just
put
flick
it in
it.
a bottle. Always put it in a bottle.
Right.
But that's because he got fucking pulled over once. So he's like, I'll never again. But
In New York, they've been trying to get people to stop smoking for a very long time. They put the tax on it and all
So
that.
would this
They
stop
put
them?
laws, no smoking in the bars. No, but I think
Anybody in
it's
New York just quit recently?
about 10% of New Yorkers smoke.
Okay.
That seems like a
Used to be a lot
low
more,
number.
I thought.
Yeah.
Like when I
me too.
used to go there back in the
I
day,
feel-
I felt like you all
see 'em
smoked.
all like conjugate around one door, and they're all just ripping them, trying to get back up to the office or something like
I
that.
felt like East Coast people smoked more than West Coast people, which I thought was weird because half your year you're in the snow.
Yeah.
And it was such a weird thing for you guys to go outside and do. I'm like, California? Yeah, we're outside smoking a cigarette. Okay, but you look like you're in hell when you're in the East Coast smoking a cigarette. But it's sort of like Japanese and Germans. They smoke more.
Yeah, all true and all agreed. I also feel like the less people have had to, like, non-smokers just put up with cigarette smoke because it just seemed like that was the way of the world, and now that they don't anymore, I don't think they want to anymore. You know, like, say you live in an apartment that's right upstairs from a bar, and people stand in front of the bar and smoke. Well, does that mean that when the weather's nice, you just can't have your window open? Because I remember I one time I lived next door to somebody. I was renting a place, a home, and the person smoked in their backyard all day. And now I was like, wow, this is really thorny, man, because that's really fucking annoying that I can smell your cigarettes in my house all the time. Completely believe in your right to smoke at your house, but I also believe in my right to not have to smell somebody else's smoke if I want to hang out in my backyard. It's tough, man.
Yeah, there was a guy in the car in front of me today going down the street, and he was smoking a cigarette, and it was just, that smell, that smell all the way down Crescent Heights.
Ooh, that smell.
By the way, that got me interested in cigarette prices, and the cheapest, the most expensive pack of cigarettes you can buy is in Burundi, in Africa. It costs $18.03 a pack on average.
In Africa?
Yes.
Why is it expensive for cigarettes in Africa?
I don't know, but I can tell you that in Cuba, they have some of the cheapest cigarettes at $1 a pack, and, they have a lot of tobacco there.
But you don't know why Africa has expensive cigarettes?
It's probably not a tobacco growing area. Maybe it's a very... it's a
so you could grow tobacco anywhere.
I don't know.
I'm not a tobacco farmer.
I thought the South was perfect. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. That's why, like in Virginia, traditionally you could go there and they'd practically pay you to take cigarettes. I mean, it was just like super cheap. They were one of the last holdouts. I remember going into a Burger King and they had little Burger King ashtrays on the table. And I was thinking, wow, this is something you just don't see very much anymore, and soon you won't see much more of that. And sure enough, now you can't smoke anywhere inside.
And that is the deal with Cuba. I'm sure they're basically giving them to people because that's like one of their main exports.
Right.
And because they're a fucking poor country, they can't give people food, they can't give people houses, they can give them smokes. Yeah.
Another law in Oklahoma, there's a loophole in the law, and it is currently legal for children who are between 8 and 13 to ride in the back seat without a seatbelt.
Hell yeah.
Party.
Old school.
Anyway.
Grab onto your dad.
They did pass a bill with a vote 51 to 41, so that won't be around anymore. But this TV station there talked to one of the guys who voted against it, and he said he believes the laws they have on the books now are sufficient, and he said, let's be responsible and safe, but not so overregulated that it's a hardship more than safety.
Yeah, because I don't understand that.
Right,
at all.
I don't either. I mean,
what's the hardship?
There are definitely places you can ride in the back of a pickup truck too, like on the freeway. Yeah,
a good friend of mine, Ben Schroeder, one of the greatest skateboarders that ever lived, was in the back of a pickup truck and fell asleep on the back of a bar, and the person driving fell asleep, went across the freeway and had a head-on crash, and Ben flew out of the car and snapped his neck, and he had a halo and didn't remember who he was, and pretty much ended his career of being top 10 athlete. And I don't really feel like it's a good idea to be in the back of a truck. And I'm from Australia where everybody was in the back of the truck all the time.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I would if I was on the road, like on the road where other people are on the road, you're not going in the back of my truck. That's dangerous.
I went to Flagstaff from Flagstaff to Sedona with my buddies, which is like a 1-lane sketchy highway, and we just didn't have enough room, so some people sat in the back, and I didn't necessarily like it because
I mean, this is
sketchy. But
look, man, I've been in the back of a truck when we were in the dunes before, and I mean, I guess if it rolled, I'm more like if it's me and it's a bunch of dudes, then I don't care.
No, yeah.
But if it's me and my chick, and then I'm like, well, she doesn't know how to get out of this, and neither do I really. But I still have this fucking Jason Bourne thing where I think if it rolls, I'll at least eject myself so the car won't get me. You fucking idiot. But I still feel like it's not like all over for me. I have had experience with cars rolling off cliffs before though. So I grew up like not having a seatbelt on because if we roll off the cliff, you need to get the fuck out of the car. That never.
And I grew
I never
up
had to do
with,
that,
no seat. I would stand up in the front seat of the car, so my mom or dad drove down the road, and the difference is the guy who got in the accident and got killed that way isn't here to tell you. Yeah. I did the same thing and I got killed. You know.
Look, when it comes to those kind of rules, everyone's just trying to keep your kids alive. They're trying to help you keep your children alive. It's a good seatbelts are. I always think it's weird when someone's like, "Oh, I don't like them. I feel claustrophobic." I'm like, man,
I feel.
As a guy that I've raced cars and you know what I mean, like with my seatbelts, my seatbelt's been loose before, and I've been way more hurt because my seatbelt was a little bit loose. It was still on, you know what I mean. And then to know that you're. You know, to me, being on the normal road, you only have a normal seatbelt, so I know that my normal seatbelt doesn't do the same stuff as my race car seatbelt does. And there's people that have cars that go faster than my race car, and they could just hit me at a red light. I mean, when I borrowed Thomas's Porsche, a dude fucking ran a red light, and I saw it. There was nothing I could do. I moved a little bit out of the way, and he just come flying and hit the side of his car, ran his car across the curb to, like, not hit me. And just like 50 mile an hour nailed on the brakes through the red light straight past me, and I saw him before he was through the red light in the mirror, and I was like, oh, Thomas's car, and then I was like, oh my life, because he was so fast, and he just went woof down, and I was like, oh my god, and I don't even know how he lived, or it was like his life flashed before his eyes for sure, and I just unscratched car, just like drove up and went. Jeez. That just fucking, but those ones were, there was nothing, there's no driving, there's no maneuver, there's no
you're not doing shit, you're getting hit.
I just not, and there was no, and I watched it, and it slowed down too, and I still was like, there's nothing you're not jump slam, there was nothing I could do. It was just gonna hit me, and it was gonna fully kill me, because I was in a Volkswagen, pretty much.
Yeah, do what you want to with yourself, but you know, kids, come on, strap.
But the seatbelt thing is like, I don't even. I feel like
I like seatbelts.
If you don't have a seatbelt on and you're in the car and you hit somebody, you come out, you might hit somebody, you might go out of the car and then hit them in their car and kill them with your stupid ass not having a seatbelt on.
That is true.
I feel like that's happened, right? Yes. Or is that just a movie?
No, that's happened.
The windshield can also tear your clothes off. So you could be dead naked guy on the street.
Well, that's the worst.
I work out a lot, so if I die, I prefer to be naked.
Have a good dick day.
I'm always embarrassment.
I've had every time I'm on TV with my dick out, it's never been a good day because it's usually cold on the Howard Stern show, and they make me wait for 40 minutes, so I don't get to fluff it up or nothing. No, dude. But the last time I was in foil, and it was just like starting to retract in the foil. I could feel it.
Oh boy!
And then I was talking to that what's his name that. I don't know, some fucking asshole that writes it. It's just creepy as fuck with his hand down the front of his pants, trying to chub his dick up while looking at the internet to show George if it was big or not. And I'm like, he's gross and he smells like BO. A dude's gonna hold my dick. I'm gonna be on the Stern Show. It doesn't help because whenever I have just like if I get up and I walk off, I go, fuck! That one is the one that you want when you go on the Howard Stern Show. Because it'd be like everyone would go, whoa, and then they'd be like, because everyone listens, and then maybe a girl would go, how'd you fit? No, never.
That's a shame.
That's how it is.
You get it. You get over it.
The world's largest collection of ocean garbage is growing.
Is that ocean garbage or the plastic island?
That's
I get them mistaken.
Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
It's not. Is that the plastic island thing?
It is mostly plastic.
Okay.
It's floating trash halfway between Hawaii and California.
Can't we just get like a big scooper thing to scoop it up?
Yeah,
it's
but
all right there.
It's 600,000 square miles, so it's a really, really big scooper thing. It's twice the size of Texas.
Okay, I don't understand why you get mad at me.
No, dude, it's twice the size of Texas. You can't use a scooper.
What about
if you get it all at once?
Yeah, what about if you hire lots of people to go there with little scoopers to scoop it all up?
Can we just light it on fire?
Oh, like fat people with maggots.
Burning plastic.
Great
that
fire,
sounds great.
Fire,
burning plastic twice the size of Texas sounds great.
Whatever, not a big deal.
Well, if you put a lot of gasoline on it.
Yeah.
It weighs 88,000 tons.
Won't weigh that much if you set it on fire.
I weighed it. It's 1.8 trillion pieces.
Okay, what about this? We go out there and we tie it all up. and we drag it to shore.
You
What the fuck, man?
Okay,
We're laughing at it.
What if we host
sure,
parties on it?
it's
and-
twice the size of Texas. Let me show
Oh,
you.
okay, then why don't we compost it,
Okay,
Snowflake?
let me show you a picture. Let me show you a photo. Okay. You see this blue area there, the dark
Yeah.
blue area?
Yeah, it's Australia.
No, that's the garbage pile.
Hey, that's out straight out from where we are right now.
Did you see Hawaii? Those
Hey.
little dots right there?
Yeah.
Now you see this? It's
Yeah.
way bigger than Hawaii.
Right, so as I said, bring it to
Don't believe it.
Hey, bring it to shore
Uh-huh.
and then start bringing it in and setting it on fire. Think of
Or
all the jobs it would create.
make it like a party island, raise money for a charity.
Yeah, I don't think it floats.
Do a concert on the island?
It
No.
doesn't float. It's a.
I think if you
Well,
stand on it, you sink
Yeah,
in it,
you
right?
would, you would
Okay.
probably see
Yeah,
That's
into
why. Can
it,
you?
yeah.
I don't think it
pour
works
some
where you
cement
kinda-
on it? Can we just pour some cement and make like a little
Dubai?
platform? Yeah. Build a city. What if you build a city on it?
Nobody's still
Make it a
told.
jail.
Nobody's told me.
Hell yeah! If you can get off.
It doesn't float.
What do you mean?
It's mush.
Oh, okay. I actually. Oh.
No, it's a giant mush
I thought it
field.
was like Bayou.
No.
Indiana.
Well, now you know.
Onto it.
No, it's not. It's mush. Now you know
There's
that.
no roots.
Stop saying
You can, like,
shit.
swim through it. You mean?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Right, so you bring it to shore and you start scooping it up into big concrete vats and you burn it. And what's left after you burn it, you
Push it out to sea.
You feed that.
sorry.
You feed man. You feed that to bad people.
That sounds
Trash.
like one of the answers from yesterday,
Or you inject it. You inject it into bad people's veins.
right? As
then-
it's on fire.
I'm just saying. I feel like if you injected that stuff into people's veins, it would kill them. There you go. There's your lethal injection.
Okay.
Do people take pictures of this thing from planes when they fly
I don't
over it?
know.
How come I've never seen a photo of it if it's pretty much the entire journey from Los Angeles to Hawaii is
How come I've
Garbage
never
Island?
seen? Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
see it going.
I'm
to
starting to
Hawaii?
think this is all bullshit.
It's the flat garbage theory.
I'm saying that thing you showed us.
Yeah.
It's like you would have to actively try and fly in around it to not see it. There's no way. It's giant.
It is giant.
He's saying if you're flying over it and you can see the ocean, you should be able to see that, yeah?
Yeah, you should.
Right.
Because
So
you know
where's
what?
the fucking
It's-
video then?
It's twice the size of Texas.
Where's the fucking video?
Even if it was just
Huh?
one time the size of Texas, theoretically, you'd be able to see it from 20,000
No, I know. In
No, if you
fact,
say it's bigger than Texas again, maybe I'll figure it out.
In fact,
I've seen Texas before.
okay, let's
Yeah, from over the top, right? Yeah.
Let's just say it takes you an hour to fly over Texas.
Come to think of it.
It's twice the size of Texas, so that would take like 3 hours.
Right, so we definitely get a photo of it.
Yeah.
Like you just said.
Yeah, this should allow the most eagle-eyed traveler
You
to
just-
catch a glimpse.
Right.
You just said, look at those little dots, that's Hawaii. Well, then show me photos of that giant thing
I
next to
didn't
it.
bring any with me, and I don't have a computer with
It's
me.
not real then.
Andrew's having trouble finding it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Interesting.
This
Interesting.
is wait.
Texas
Sounds like a
is
flat Earth.
tiny.
What you want to look for
And
is
Alaska's bigger than Texas, so why didn't they use that as a measuring device?
it's called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Great.
That is-
Wait, where?
Pacific. Hold
Wait,
on.
that's it?
It's that one right there. Look
Where?
how small that is. I don't know.
There's a boat next to it, and the boat's bigger than it. How many times the size of Texas is that boat?
Like, do I have to go out there and
really big boats.
do I have to go out there and get it myself? You guys are idiots.
Yeah, we could pick that up.
Yeah. Hot dog, we could get that on the weekend with like a fishing boat.
Yeah.
That guy's got it with a dinghy.
It
Oh.
covers 8.1% of the Pacific Ocean.
And yet has never been photographed.
I know.
Yeah, right.
they
Where's
didn't
the
find
photo?
Camouflage.
Okay, show me a picture of Texas. Why don't
Yeah.
you just look at Google Earth and go to
Yeah, look, there's a
the
picture of
Pacific
Texas.
Ocean.
It's got the star on it.
Yeah.
Over the top. Don't stop
All the
showing
cities
Texas.
are
Go
clearly
back.
marked.
Looks like a lot of Texans live on this garbage patch.
I
Go
don't see
to
where-
Google Earth and just look at a satellite picture.
Show a satellite of Texas. Oh, there's nothing there.
See?
You
Fucking
can't-
bullshit. I knew it. Everyone's trying to get me to give them money for a thing that isn't even out there.
Did somebody ask you for money for that?
Yeah.
I'm sure they are.
Did they say they're going to get little scoopers? And
Pretty sure
It's
it's
that
you.
little dot. That's
No,
all
it's
it is. It's a little dot off the coast.
Yeah, no photo. Still not seeing a photo.
We could get a couple shovels and do that in the weekend.
Like, there's a photo.
You're right.
I'm seeing a photo of trash in the water, but is that the spot?
Yeah, there's a lot of trash in the water.
Yeah.
That does not a Great Pacific Garbage Patch make.
No, I'm pretty blown away that if there's this patch that everyone's talking about, that how come there isn't just a thing that drives through there every day, picking up stuff and taking it back to the land? Like, no one's even gone out there to take a photo of it. I just get like pings on a fucking screen that assures me that it's there.
Aren't they making like boats that do that? I've seen some video of like a boat that like picks up trash in the ocean.
Yeah.
Why can't you specifically pick up this island?
They can pick it up, they just don't want to pay for it.
Or they just can't see it.
I'm pretty sure there's a Netflix documentary about this thing. Do they have a picture of it?
Look at that.
There's some kid that invented something that could clean it up, but they don't want to give him the money for it.
Look, he made a big tube. You can just vacuum it.
Kevin Costner's brother on the job.
That's right, that's who's fixing this here.
Yes.
Kevin Costner's got hair, and he's going to vacuum the plastic out of the ocean.
Randy Costner to the rescue.
Back-to-back miracles.
in the meantime, in Australia, a war is going on between a couple of neighbors. One couple accused their neighbor across the road of building a death ray.
Oh, no. That's where I draw the line. When Harry over the road's got a death ray.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying he's going to point it at me.
Right.
But what if he kills an innocent bystander? Or let's say, the dog trips over somebody and he hits the death ray and the death ray accidentally kills me.
So you can see I had no choice but to invent the Doomerang.
They say they're
It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate in how to survive a death ray.
Yes, it's the pride of the Australian military. We just hope it doesn't. We hope it hits the intended target, because if it comes back, it's going to pack quite a bunch.
Actually,
I was thinking,
you're kind of right. They did build a force field.
Nothing worse than missing the target, knowing that the Doomeray is headed back.
They built a shield out of wood.
Yeah.
To help the neighbor not be able to harness the sun's radiation and try to make life hell for them.
It needs sun to shoot the Doomerang?
Did you say it's a wooden shield?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense for the sun.
Fire the kangaroos.
Both neighbors had their cars keyed.
Yeah.
And the first set of neighbors, the guy went out in the morning and found the word cunt face on his driver's side door.
Australians are very charming with their language.
The woman says, "It's like the Star Wars movie. It's a bleeding death ray." The police have basically just said, keep your blinds closed and keep the kids out of the back.
Or, wait, because there's a guy that's pointing a death ray at you.
Yes. His death ray, to be fair, his death ray is made up of a lot of mirrors that he's using to reflect the sun into their house. And the woman living in that house has some sort of eye condition or something where the death ray will really bother her.
So her deflector shield is like pieces of a box that a refrigerator came in?
It's wood.
Right.
This guy sounds like a cunt face, though. If I'm being honest.
Maybe that's why they scratched it on his car.
Yeah,
I just saw
anybody that bitches about their eyes looking at the sun.
Well, think about a dude who's building mirrors to reflect the sun to make it more powerful.
Yeah, but he's doing that because she said something pathetic like, the sun's in my eyes from my house.
So he's like, oh, I'll really get this.
Yeah. You want to fucking see some sun, cunt face?
Right.
See some sun.
Right.
Fucking death ray I just constructed over the last 6 months.
Check out
I'll
this
fucking
death ray.
blind your cunt face head.
Been looking for a reason to use my death ray.
Yeah. And then, I've got a Doomerang. And then, and then the best thing is the cops are like, mate, she'll be right. Like, they can't act. Look, there's no law against death rays or Doomerangs. so you cunts are going to have to sort it out yourselves.
Oh, there she is.
Is that her?
Yeah. Turn up the volume on this lady.
Much in the same way the founding fathers of our nation tragically forgot about malls.
Man, she really is a cunt face, though.
Yeah.
Shit, mate.
What?
One of the most bizarre things of all, a rack of mirrors which captured the sun rays, which bounce off the mirrors directly through that window and hits Kate here, who has a medical eye condition, square in the eyes. Can you believe it?
So why don't they get off their arse and have a look at it?
There's two sides to every story, Nathan. Don't run away. Don't run away.
You enticing swine.
So his death ray is literally just a few mirrors he hung on
Yeah.
his.
From
and-
Ross Dress for Less.
And from what I can see, she could get like a proper set of blinds and the problem would
Yeah.
be solved.
She deserves.
But instead, she like constructs drama queen big giant pieces of wood to put
what
up.
the fuck?
Yeah.
She could have just leaned a
Slats
wooden
with
thing
Yeah,
next to her house.
She's got a fucking welder mask on.
80s
She's
welder
a
mask.
she's a fucking douche.
In Florida, two women carjacked a Dodge Charger from a man they met on Facebook.
Good car.
One of the women, Felicity, who was 17, had a machete, and her friend Brittany, who was 18, had a kitchen knife. I don't,
I'm gonna punch Brittany in the face, but I'm a little bit worried about the other one.
Yeah. Tully was talking about, Craigslist not doing the personal ads thing earlier.
That's why.
Probably not a good idea
'Cause
to
Brittany's
meet
got a
people
butter
online
knife.
because they'll get a butter knife and steal your car. Or
I
snatch
know. What
it
if
as
you
they
go?
down
What
the
if you
street.
go? I don't believe you got it in you, Brittany. I don't believe you were gonna butter that knife.
Right. A homeless man was arrested after stumbling across a highway while carrying PCP-laced cigarettes and was charged with stealing diapers for the second time in less than a week, and he doesn't even have a baby.
Maybe you sell diapers on the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Trade your diapers
Hot
for
diapers.
Yeah.
PCP or something.
Get cheap diapers, man, on the black market.
Lots of babies sell angel dust. But they don't understand money, so you have to barter.
Once I bought angel dust off a baby, and I didn't have enough money, so I traded him a box of black market diapers.
Gives him freshies.
Yeah. He was pumped.
$2 of diapers and 8 hugs.
Yeah.
In Wisconsin,
And
the
a
sheriff's
burpees.
office-
Sorry.
The sheriff's office in Wisconsin released body camera footage of a man who is accused of biting a police canine dog.
Well, I bet you the dog bit him first, in his defense.
Leland O'Malley faces a charge of striking a police animal as well.
Oh.
That's the man bites dog thing.
What? What do you
But
mean?
in journalism, they say, a dog bites a man, that's not a story. But if a man bites a dog, you're supposed to report on things that are unusual, that don't happen in everyday life.
Okay, right.
So it literally is that story. But
Did it work?
nope. Also, in Parma, Ohio, a school district employee has been sentenced after engaging in a sexual relationship with a student.
Everybody's fucking kids now. It's super cool. All the teachers are doing it.
This person, who's 25, was the sign language interpreter for the student who was
Yeah.
14.
And she was deaf, or he was deaf.
And
Who's deaf?
And the student.
But the teacher could actually hear.
The student was drove. The teacher drove the student to Cleveland, and the student performed oral sex acts. Apparently,
We're
Wait,
going to say he fingered her.
wait. She was a deaf girl, right? She was a deaf girl?
I didn't want to tell you the sex of either one of them. Because
Okay,
I wanted to tell you that
the teacher said, you will fucking blow me while I'm driving, and she did?
something like that.
Man, that is-
Look, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
The teacher was sentenced to 2 years probation.
What?
Plea deal.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No jail time.
Right.
How old?
The teacher's 25. The student's 14.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah. Why is that? Because it's a girl.
Well, part of it might be that the teacher's female and
Obviously.
the student is male. She did a plea deal, which means, obviously you're going to get a lesser charge in a plea deal than you would if you went to court.
Plea deal.
Is that because they don't have enough evidence and they don't feel confident in their case?
I do not know.
Because you
What-
have to offer the plea, right?
Wait,
Or
what
whatever.
plea deal
don't
for
have
what?
to.
Like she ratted out somebody? How do you?
I mean, you
what's
just
the plea?
basically you admit to it and take the punishment that you've agreed to.
But there is no punishment.
Yeah, I mean, well, she's
How do you
on the-
plea and then you don't
she-
go to jail?
She will be on the sex registry, and I think she has to maybe weekly, maybe monthly check in with like an officer, and that will be for like 15 years.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah,
But it's still
Fucking,
probation.
like,
no jail
like
time.
you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna leave the government like decide what like to take care of my family, and you're driving my fucking deaf kid, and making him perform for like man, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, 2 years
Fucking no
probation.
probation. Good. I'm glad probation.
I
I'll
was looking-
find you.
I was looking at the comments under there, and
What
I
a piece of
thought,
shit.
I thought that the comments would be split between males and females, but it was just overwhelmingly that's insane that this person would get 2 years probation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arrest warrant has been issued for a psychologist accused of taking a patient from the Arkansas State Hospital without permission. The 41-year-old woman helped a 46-year-old man from the mental hospital. The patient was found innocent by reason of insanity after being accused of kidnapping and other charges. He had said that God had told him to kidnap a woman,
It's a bad look.
the woman that cut his hair.
Yeah.
A doctor said without treatment, the guy poses a moderate risk for violence, and the woman who's the psychologist is fired from the hospital, but they're on the run.
Together.
Yeah,
They're in love.
that's like 12 Monkeys. I think that happened, right?
I don't know.
Kind of like that or something.
I don't think so.
There's a
So
psychologist.
he traveled from the future?
Yes. No.
Bruce
yes.
Willis?
Yes, he
Yeah, 'cause
traveled from
that's the
future.
12 monkeys I saw, so yeah.
Because he has a strong brain,
Right.
and he needs to find the 12 monkeys in order.
Man,
to
I feel like Will's trying to teach me like new slang words or something right now. I'm confused as fuck.
Jose, who's 30, and a woman who's 24 were at a Laredo, Texas baseball park, and apparently Jose rounded the bases and reached home. Police say they were on a routine patrol and they spotted a couple half naked at the baseball field, and they were arrested for public lewdness. And in a similar story,
What's lewdness? Is that like rude with lube?
yes, lewd. It's rude with
It's a new one.
lewd.
Loud nudeness or
Yes.
something?
A couple
Hey, look at my dick! Lewdness.
was having sex near a playground in Ohio.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not good.
I-
They were in view of nearly a dozen kids when the deputies
Ah.
arrived. The pair continued to fornicate, and the woman repeatedly bared her breast to witnesses. The couple
Oh, bruh.
told our authorities that they didn't know they couldn't have sex near the elementary school.
No, yeah, you did.
Did you guys see the video of the people at the baseball game?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, what, with the guy fingering her down the back of her ass? Yeah.
Just going for it.
Like fingering
Hot
her
dog.
down the back of her ass?
Yeah, like,
I think
Working.
I think he's fingering her ass or her pussy from behind.
but he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
It's
And-
like, it's insane. He's like going for it. I don't know. They're just standing there, wide open.
They're
in the front,
standing?
like where everyone would be looking at them. Yes.
You gotta pick your spots when you do that.
They're on the
sort of
rail.
thing.
They're on the rail, but it's the top rail where there is, the people walking by.
No, I got you.
It's like on the concourse.
So if you stood behind them, you would see his hand was down
But
the
it's
back
not-
of her pants.
Yeah, it's not like discreet, like he's behind, like he's to the side of her or something. You know what I mean? It's very obvious that his whole arm is down her pants.
I don't know. I was a little bit more mysterious to me as which hole it's in. So his arm's so
Yeah.
far back. I'm
Well,
like, man,
that's
okay.
what I was wondering too.
There's no way he's fingering her. I've never even seen this video. There's no way he's fingering her butt, but I want to see it.
She seems pretty turned on. I'm like, that's confusing that she's just super into him.
Well,
fisting
maybe
her
they,
butt.
maybe.
But you never know. I mean, they look really drunk, so
They
maybe.
like people looking at them, and they picked that spot for that specific
Look,
reason.
I feel like they looked like they were wobbling. They were very, very drunk, and when you get very, very drunk and horny, and
Oh,
they're
wow.
like, they're like, fuck it. He's just like, fuck it. She leans back and puts her arm around him at one point.
No, she just said, "Hey, my panties went up my butt crack. Can you
Yeah,
help me?"
see?
And it's
No.
been a good
No, she's into
date.
it.
Yeah, she's totally into it. He's got to be
She's
getting.
like
He's got.
eating nachos.
He's got to be getting all the way to the front.
He's got.
He has to
Sunglasses
be.
fell off.
Everybody's done something like similar but way more clandestine,
I
right?
feel like this is the weirdest approach to go for.
Yeah, but this is a different. This is a different age too.
It's not.
Where
I
everybody
mean,
has camera.
can you see his face? Because do these people, are they ruined or did they get away with it? Because I don't know who they are from there.
I'm sure their friends know who they are. There's definitely people who are like, oh, that's Becky.
That's got to be weird to be this giant thing on Instagram, you know what I mean? And you're in
Look
a...
at her. Their friends definitely have to know.
I mean, Becky is in the clear because I can't see Becky's face.
The guy just comes and they're like, oh shit, okay, we're still good.
Yeah, I want to see the video. I want to see the video where he decides, okay, enough is enough, and pulls his hands back out of her vagina because it looks like that hand just stays in there for the whole game. Like, man,
there's some nachos.
Anyway,
the article I read on this story started off by saying this is every girl's worst nightmare, and I didn't know because I'm not a girl. But a woman was finding it harder and harder to pee until finally it would just come out a tiny bit at a time.
Yeah,
and then her friend showed up to her birthday party wearing the exact same dress.
No. She wasn't having any pain, but she went to the doctor. The doctor examined her, gave her a PET scan, and found she was, quote, peeing out of a pinhole and had built up urine in her vagina, all because her labia fused together.
Sounds
how did it fuse together? Because it was crusty.
The official
I mean,
report...
dude, think about it. You don't fuse together unless you're crusty.
Let me read this.
Why did you get crusty? Why did you get so crusty, lady?
Inspection of her external genitalia showed that her clitoris was normal in size and the labia majora and her anus were visualized. However, the urethral meatus and vagina orifice were not seen on careful inspection of her vulva.
She didn't have a meatus.
Apparently, she didn't have sex after menopause.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that can cause the fusing to happen.
Oh my God.
Did they cut it?
It was separated under anesthesia, and her condition has not reoccurred since they cut it apart.
How does that get out? Do you tell people about your fused vagina?
No, they had their doctors report things like this in medical journals and stuff.
Usually that's what it is.
They don't say Bobby Sue of 123 Apple
Yeah, we don't know
Lane.
who she is.
Yeah. Authorities in Wisconsin...
But she's crusty and disgusting. Yeah, she's hideous.
Authorities in Wisconsin are on the hunt for a criminal who has committed the same crime over and over again for the past year and a half, and they're not afraid to say they have a serial toilet clogger on their hands.
Farty McPoopy buffin.
It's cost them thousands of dollars in repairs. Their modus operandi is that they get a 20-ounce soda bottle and they actually take it and stick it up the pipe in a women's restroom.
Yep.
And then, permanently clog the toilet. It takes a lot of money to fix this situation. People flush. Stuff gets on the floor.
No.
Police put a posting on their Facebook and tagged it with, if you see something, say something. If you see anybody in the women's restroom or doing something suspicious, call the Sheboygan Police Department.
Sheboygan.
Is that one of those?
As soon as you said the word Sheboygan, I realized why the Coke bottle's being put in there.
So they didn't catch him?
No. On the loose.
Or her, maybe?
Possibly.
Is it the same bathroom? I wanted to know.
How would that be possible? No.
No. It's different ones.
Well, you repair it.
Over the past 7 years, imports of one product from the U.S. to Brazil have surged 3,000%.
Bleach.
No.
Tap out t-shirts.
No. But
waxing
tanning oil.
cream.
No. That product would be human semen.
Wait, they want our semen?
More rich single women and lesbian couples select donors whose online profiles suggest they will yield light-complexioned and preferably blue-eyed children.
They're so hot right now.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of prejudice in Brazil, and the preference for white donors reflects the racism in the country, where your skin color is directly correlated to your societal standing.
It's
your
your fault.
status. Having fair
Black
skin.
is beautiful. People need it. What is this? White people are suspicious. I mean, look at the past. They're very suspicious.
They
I
think
don't
if
trust
they
them.
have a kid who has fair skin, they'll get, not harassed by the cops, get a better job, all that kind of stuff. So they want to try to do something good for their children by having light-skinned kids.
It's that bad. Don't have a kid.
Right. In the last 6 months, the U.S. national debt has grown by $1 trillion. That has not happened that often throughout history. They say the national debt is going to skyrocket since, number one, we've got unlimited borrowing through March 1st, 2019. We can borrow as much as we want. And tax cut that was signed in December will combine to keep the debt rolling along. And I thought, how does that really affect my life? The government's debt, but it does. I was looking through some Wall Street Journal shit, and it affects your life in several ways. Number one, interest rates. So if you borrow money to get a car or a house or whatever, chances are that interest rates are going to skyrocket. Number two, higher taxes, because the only way you can really get rid of national debt is through spending less money and raising taxes. So, if they want to get rid of some debt, they're going to have to raise taxes, and it also causes inflation to grow. So
America is more and more, it's becoming unobtainium. It'll be like that place where Matt Damon had tried to get a spaceship to go to the wheel planet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Elysium.
This is Elysium soon.
With any luck, they'll just send us one CAT scan machine. And we can fix our children. Well, the other way that could work is if the businesses make so much money that they don't have to pay a higher rate of taxes or so much more tax revenue, so much more income that the lower tax rates mean more tax money.
Right.
That's the philosophy.
Well, the national debt exceeded $20 trillion in September of 2017, but that took 20 months to add $1 trillion to the debt. This has taken 6 months to add $1 trillion to the debt. That's a lot of money.
Hey.
Is that do they borrow in lump sums? They have to, right?
Yeah, governments do. They buy U.S. bonds, and whatever the interest rate is,
What is
that's
money?
what we have to pay them back.
Pretty much.
Time for some spring cleaning.
Yeah?
The remains of a missing 87-year-old hoarder have been found buried under clutter in her home. Neighbors said they hadn't seen her in 4 years, but she wasn't dead for that long. Basically, they found the woman's daughter buried under a giant pile of garbage in the house that had collapsed.
Yeah!
Then 4 days later, after keeping up the search, they finally found her 87-year-old mother.
Underneath her?
Underneath the garbage in the house.
Oh.
The avalanche of garbage.
Garbage is a loaded
got
word.
The whole family.
Yep.
Underneath her valuables.
Yes, I was going to say she was crushed by her valuables.
Right. Within 3 years, the Pentagon's non-lethal...
She's like, no! Ooh, I haven't seen her for years.
Yeah. The non-lethal weapons lab at the Pentagon, they are hoping to have a direct energy weapon that can produce an effect that would be like the best ventriloquist ever.
You gotta call that Australian guy.
The Doomerang guy, right? I know. Those guys can work together. Yeah.
Basically, this weapon or tool uses auditory effect that's created by military scientists who manipulate the air with lasers. And what it does, it makes sounds at one pinpointed location in midair. So
far out, man.
If a person,
you could tell me something, and the person next to me didn't hear you said it because you lasered it into my eardrums.
Yeah, or even
you could really fuck with me. Hey. You're not as fucking cool as... What? Who said that? What are you talking about, Ellis? Somebody just said I'm not as cool as I think I am.
Or it could make it seem like
you heard me?
Putin is just like, citizens of Russia, I eat my own poop. And I like cocks with my poop.
It could. But
I always knew that about him.
Even if there's a person standing between you and the device, they can still make it happen at your specific place. And it can make... They say it's... People who've experienced it say it sounds like a haunted walkie-talkie is going on in the middle of your head.
Someone's pointed that at me then.
You could drive somebody insane with that.
No.
You think if you heard a voice inside your head That sounded like a guy was on a speaker going, hey.
Wouldn't it be better just to use that for like to get messages to people? I don't know. If you're like spies, that's how you made it, right?
Behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Like,
it can only be used for one thing, and they have already chosen it as a weapon.
Yeah. Like,
So.
fuck the other stuff.
Amazon's goal is to develop a fleet of unmanned aerial vehicles that can send packages to customers in less than 30 minutes, and they've just been granted a new patent that's kind of weird. The patent is for a delivery drone that responds to humans, and among several illustrations that are included in their patent, it's a person shown outside a home flapping their arms in what Amazon describes as an unwelcoming manner.
Yeah.
And that will cause the drone to go away.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you don't want to wave. You're like, yeah, and you wave for your package and it leaves. You're like, no,
my package!
Too excited.
Or a guy with a thumbs up. Hey, thumbs up, Amazon drone,
Yeah.
and the package drops.
How long
to the
before
guy.
people get hit in the head with drones
Real
and
quick.
packages?
Yeah, soon.
Right?
It's gonna like home in on you and just crash.
Yeah, you're gonna drop shit on me all the time. I don't know if I want Amazon delivering like go-karts to people. And I'm like,
Where's that anvil I ordered?
yeah. Like, fuck, man. What if I get hit in the head with a fucking microwave?
Right.
It could happen, man. Those things, like, ooh, I need a new. Like, what about if someone orders an on-it kettlebell to their house?
Oh, my God.
And it fucking breaks off and lands on my head, like while I'm looking at a magazine.
You know the first self-driving Uber fatality happened? It killed a pedestrian, right?
Yeah.
Right. I thought it was. Did I see someone?
But they also said there's video that there was a human not driving, but who theoretically could have taken over and should have taken over, who was, I think, looking at her phone.
Oops. Man.
Look up for that.
Speaking of things dropping on your head, the latest report on the Chinese space station is that it's going to crash down to Earth over Easter weekend. The
What?
that space station that's crashing to Earth. We've
I didn't
talked
know that.
about it a couple
Oh,
of
okay.
times.
Can they make that blow up?
No, and they can't make it go anywhere else. The European Space Agency's Space Debris Office says it will crash down between March 30th and April 2nd, somewhere across the northern hemisphere.
How much money do they have to pay us for that?
Nothing.
Bullshit.
It depends on where it lands.
Well, if it lands on my country, then there's a bill for it.
Or maybe we
What?
can
You
pick up
threw
the
your
spare
trash on my
parts.
country. I'm sending you a bill for it. I've got to clean it up and shit.
Yeah.
What?
If it's Los Angeles, they'll make them do 8 hours of community service, and it'll cost about $700.
Man, I hope it lands on my street so that they fix the potholes.
They say the dates are highly variable, and since they really can't pinpoint it, they're going to start updating the time and location every couple of days. So we'll have
So if
some idea
it's
what
gonna
to
land
expect.
on you, they'll tell you.
Follow at Chinese Death from Above on Twitter.
Right.
Patrick, welcome to the show.
Where's the doomerang?
Oi.
What's up, Sully? I'm a big fan.
Hey, buddy.
For real, I'm a long time listener. I called you guys back in like 09, and you raw dog, and they made fun of me for saying I smoked cigarettes, but then you commended me for having long hair.
Right on.
I called because I love you guys to do every day. Loyal. I recommend you show every fucking channel.
Thank you, man.
But I just got my first serving on it, and the shit is the shit.
What stuff did you get?
Honestly, I didn't even know what you take.
You just ordered a bunch of stuff.
I know you have all fucking paraphernalia,
Yeah.
but I got the focus,
Okay. Yep.
and it just hit. Like I took it like half an hour ago, and I feel like I'm fired.
In the zone.
Yeah, focus.
Right. You sound like it.
I'm ripped and fucking dialed.
No, you're so.
Yeah, there's a reason why their slogan is "This shit is the tits."
Yes.
I'm gonna call Aubrey after the show and tell him that shit has to happen ASAP. Man, you gotta get this. Hey, you gotta get this promo so I can send it to Aubrey, so Aubrey knows that him sponsoring me is worth its weight in gold. Go to onit.com/Ellis if you want to get a discount for the next one. All right, dude. Okay. Oh, and that's... Oh, come on. Wow, okay.
It does.
Have a
all
good
that.
weekend, Patrick. All right. Fuck yeah. Thanks, dude.
Awesome.
Don't
Right
die.
on, long hair.
Brilliant.
That guy's sweet. He doesn't even know what he
I
got.
know.
He just bought shit and stuff. Looks like
I
some
just
sort
said,
of
send me this
stoner
much.
Jude or something like